Yeah, that's
Yep.
what's up, bro. So what you said like a photo shoot and that's what you did?
Yeah. So her birthday coming up, so she did a um, photo shoot for her birthday, and then we're gonna pass out holiday cards. So I'm sure y'all gonna get a
Mm.
text from me soon. Um, and then I was like, shoot, we got a camera here. She not expecting this, so that's when I popped the question.
He was scared. He was spooked, huh?
No, I wasn't nervous. Somebody asked me if I was nervous. I was like, nah, because I knew the results. It was just I had to try to figure out how I was gonna do it in that space. It was funny
Yeah.
because like I had to go back outside to go get the ring, right? From the car. And then I was gonna have it in my pocket, but as you know, it's like a big ass box showing on your pockets. So I'm like, she gonna be like, "What's in your pocket?" So I had to hold it the whole time, and then like we in the little studio, Photoshop or photo studio. So I was just trying to find things to hide it, right? Find places to hide it where she couldn't really see. It's actually funny because the photographer, we know the photographer, and I was trying to show her. I was like, psst, psst, and the photographer like distracted on her phone. She didn't really get the memo. So I'm like, damn. So, and then one other part is like, so it's like two sections in the building where we took pictures. We took pictures in one section where that's where she took all of her blank screen photos and things like that. And then the other section was like where you could see all the decorations in the back and stuff. When we moved over to the decorations, you could see the box where the ring was in while we was taking the pictures, or she could see it from our angle, but she never noticed it, right? So I was like, please don't notice it, please don't notice it, please don't notice it. But yeah, it was good. I wasn't nervous or anxious or anything. It was just like, damn, how the hell am I gonna execute
Ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous.
Mm,
Pressure makes
it?
diamonds, man.
Got a couple weeks. I'm
mm-hmm.
nervous.
Yeah,
I'm shaking.
it's I was on when I got on my knee, like I was like, shit, what am I gonna say? And she just started freaking out. And she started saying, "Yes, yes." I said, "Can you let me talk?" Yeah.
I was like, cool, bet. No
It's like I
speech
didn't even know
needed.
what to say, but I'm over here trying to get on her and let me talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
what's
ain't
up,
gonna
man.
lie. All y'all got my girl looking at me so sideways right now, bro.
Bro, I know the feeling, bro. I know, I know the
Thing
feeling.
is, I ain't like you yet though, bro. I ain't got the ring or nothing. I ain't got no date. Yeah, she giving me that side eye. I'm like, sometime next year I gotta make it happen. I guess, huh?
And I'm
So
sure y'all can relate. I know Johnny, you still fresh into it, but it got to, and this is not the reason, of course, but it's like they ask you every day, and you like, I'm gonna do
Yes,
it. It's gonna happen. It's like,
yes.
we
when
Every
the
didn't we
day.
time
didn't
is
been to
right,
we didn't been to like 3 weddings already too.
Hey,
Got y'all shit coming up sometime next year in the next couple of years. I'm like,
yeah. So we're planning for 2027. We're either gonna do it in May, February, or in July. Leaning more so May. So we'll let y'all
Cali
know. Nah, we're gonna do destination. So make sure y'all get your passports if you don't got them.
already ready.
bougie.
Yes, sir. Shit,
Going to
I ain't got
Still,
no.
Stitch.
I ain't trying to pay 50 grand.
honestly, destination is the best thing. It's the best way, bro. That's from me weighing out the options. Destination probably the best way, bro.
That's probably what we're gonna have to do because I got all my family out here in Cali. She got all her family out here in Oregon. Instead of making one family pick one state, bro, we all just gonna go somewhere else if it's not her
Exactly.
backyard or something. So
And you know I run into the same issue. So
I'm with it.
It's just these places have
Barbados,
deals too. Like they'll set it up. They'll do everything. You know what I'm saying? It's better
Cancun
like
on
that.
three, get lit.
this the one trip we got to follow through with, boy.
Nah, nah.
Man,
Yeah,
Niggas
we
cut
gonna
off
fall
on the
through this
wedding.
one.
That'd be
Yeah,
crazy. Niggas
you
count on
then
the
got your
wedding, bro.
kicks.
You
You can't be there.
ain't the homie no more, bro. We
I'm gonna
supposed to
have to
be a
kick
part
you
of
out.
the ceremony.
I'm gonna have to kick you out the group. Nah, but we gonna try to give people a good amount of time so they can prepare financially. And then I
Thanks.
mean we also in the state of like we get it. Like if you had not able to make it, we get it. especially from a financial standpoint.
That's what's up, bro. Congratulations again, brother.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome
Yeah.
to Uncalled For. This is episode 27. And once again, man, happy holidays to y'all. Last week we kind of went over like our favorite gifts. Zach, you wasn't here last week, but would love to hear like as a kid or as an early teen, what was your favorite gift during the holidays?
Oh, that's easy. For me, my favorite gift during the holidays was my first Xbox, the 360. Uh, and that's where I really kind of connected with a lot of y'all. That's when we really started playing Xbox Live and all that. So Xbox, I played so many games on it, Call of Duty, Black Ops, all the 2Ks, NBA Street. That was my favorite gift for sure.
Yes, sir. So, man, it's just with the holiday season coming up and New Year's. Once again, if you're tuning in, we want to say happy holidays to y'all. When is New Year's next week? Is it? Okay,
Thursday.
That's a Thursday.
I'm about to say, does it run on a Tuesday?
No, no, it might be Wednesday.
That's
Nah,
Thursday.
Wednesday's
No, it's
31st.
Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. But that's what's up. How y'all feeling, man? In the end of 2025, how y'all feel like that year was for y'all?
Just another year. Nothing crazy.
You know, my grandpa always told me, man, the older you get, the faster the years go, and I feel that shit, man, bro. Like, the older I'm getting, bro, the faster, man. Like, I be looking up, I'm like, damn, it's May already. Like, damn, it's December. Damn, it's New Year's. Like, I don't know, bro. Shit
Damn, on the
depressing,
game?
kid.
Getting old, man.
Bro.
It was a good year for me. A lot of new career change. Moved back to California. Got a new girl. Whole deal. Shit, life's good. Never better. A lot of things, a lot of moving pieces, but now I'm feeling finally just settling down and never been happier.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you was hitting the slopes just recently, right?
Oh yeah, bro. I don't know if y'all
How
been
was that?
snowboarding before, but I've never been so sore in my life. That is the hardest thing I've ever done in terms of like physicality and technique wise. Like, cause when you fall, it ain't it hurts. That stuff hurts, and then you fall over and over and over again, and you're exhausted just cause like every movement you do is like taking energy out of you. I got bruised ribs. I twisted my knee. My forearms are sore. My neck's sore. But I can't wait to go again.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all go?
Lake Tahoe,
I love
Heavenly,
Lake
Heavenly
Tahoe.
Village. Yep, South
Okay.
Lake. It ain't cheap. I'll just be honest about that. So there's no there's no way around that. You're gonna pay.
Yeah.
But it's a good time, and I highly, especially like for a couples trip, stuff like that. I highly recommend it.
When we
went
going?
with another couple?
What's up?
Y'all went with another couple?
My sister and her fiance. Yep. So it was four of us. Yeah, so it was a cool little time. And there's a bunch of nice restaurants out there, and yeah, it's cool.
Zach, what was you gonna say?
Nah, he said a couples trip. I was like, when we doing it?
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go
Put
to
the
Bali.
prices in the chat. Let's see who can bid.
Man, I say we go to Bali.
But cool, that's what's up. Anybody else want to talk about 2025? And feel free to if you want to talk like what y'all got planned for in 26 or anything like that. But for me, 2025 was kind of like an up and down. And I'm sure everybody go up and down, but I'm talking like me, like what I want to do personally and personally as a goal. Like, and I talked to a few of y'all about this, but just trying to be an entrepreneur and trying to start your own business and things like that. It's I mean it's definitely challenging, but it comes to a point where I got comfortable. Like I got a job, I got income, so I was actually just eating brunch this morning with somebody that I knew that was in athletics, and he was just talking about like, I was like, man, like when you was, cause he was sitting on his project for like 2 years. I'm like, man, I'm in that stage right now, and he was like, it doesn't hurt enough. Like, I was like, what you mean by that? Like, he basically saying like, I mean, you in this stage where you comfortable, you ain't really, nothing's really relying on you to really make this certain income. So like, that could be a component to it. I was like, yeah, like yeah, that's true. Like I don't got no kids. Like I got a job. I got income. I don't got any emergencies right now. Thank God. So it was. It's just in a spot where it's like, how can I be proactive? So going into 2026, I do want to work on some personal and professional goals that I got set for myself, and just see how it goes. And don't be afraid of the no's and try to get as much no's as you can. And as weird as that sound, he was like somebody that I was kind of in my same profession. He was like, "Yeah, had this opportunity because I had a lot of no's, right? Like he took the chance. He took the opportunity to seek if he can do something that he was passionate about, and he got a bunch of no's, but all he needed was one yes, and go build off of that. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
What are you trying to do?
So basically, what I'm trying to do is do personal, professional, and leadership development for youth out there, especially high school. For those that do not know, I was in the college athletic world, so I have some experience like with student athlete development. We did community service and all those stuff, but at the end of the day, like I see like you got to get these students early, right? And they can always hear you when it comes to that athletic world, or they could choose not to hear you when it comes to the high school world. But it, to me, man, and I know some of y'all worked in that environment. I feel like the earlier the better.
I think being someone that comes from like a first generational college, I know a lot of people, not a lot of people in my family went to college, so someone like you would have been very helpful. You know what I'm saying, especially in high school, bro. Like I didn't even know I had to take an SAT to get to college. That's how far gone we was, as a family. So I think you can change a lot of lives with that. You know what I'm saying, especially if you catch them early. You know what I'm saying, prepping them, getting them right, telling them what's next. I think that's the biggest challenge in high school years. It's like you don't know what's next. So you have someone telling you that live by you that you trust, you can change your life for sure.
Right. So many influences out there. So just trying to be a good positive influence with that.
What's the
Man, when
worst
you
part about that? There's so many negative influences, and that's what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? It's swaying them in the wrong direction.
when you ready, and let me know. You already know, Lek. We got a program that's actually geared towards people that age. So when you ready, or how we can collaborate and help out, let me know. We just
Yeah.
helped a bunch of athletes in that age group, raised $25,000 this year. So got a
That's what's
program that
up.
if we can collaborate with y'all, let's do it.
Appreciate it. I was actually on the phone with her and didn't mean to get sidetracked, but I was actually on the phone with her and she was talking a little bit about that. But that's what's up. I got you. We'll talk offline more about it.
For sure.
Yeah. So man, what a crazy weekend. This probably been one of the craziest weeks of football that I've seen in a while, right? First that Seahawks Rams game where it just looked like the Seattle Seahawks was just about to get trampled over, and then a couple of touchdowns and 2-point conversions. One was very questionable. What y'all think about that game, and do y'all feel like Seattle is somebody that should be feared right now?
I feel like that game was the tone setter for the weekend because, like you said, it was a crazy weekend. So it's good to start that way. And as for the Seahawks, I think the NFC is they might be ugly for them. It just depends on Sam. If Sam does Sam Darnold things, it's not gonna go good. I think they got well pieces around him though. They got a running game, best receiver, a defense that plays good together. So anything can happen, but it just all depends on Sammy. Good old Sammy.
I feel like we got the full Sam Darnold experience that game.
Yeah, it's like in a nutshell. good,
We'll
get
see.
bad, get good. How y'all feel, man?
See,
Y'all in the NFC West, man. That's someone y'all gotta play, bro.
I would love to play Sam Darnold in the playoffs.
Please,
Uh, uh,
pretty please.
compared to other counterparts, right? But Aaron, I'll let you.
No, it's all you,
Uh,
brother. It's all you, bro. I'll let you ride the ship for this one. Take us to the
I
promised
would,
land, man.
no, I was just saying,
Talk about the best team in the NFL real quick, man.
I would love to play Sam Darnold. Now, I would say this, right? Our defense, we need to do a lot better job on defense than what we've been showing, especially against the Cardinals. I mean, not the Cardinals, the Titans, and we just played the Colts. Now, the Colts, I mean, Colts ain't no slouch, but they have Phillip Rivers. It was his second game. He did get a warm up game, but I mean, he went straight out there. But man, this is the best our offense been playing for the last 2 years since the Super Bowl, right? We scored. We haven't punted the ball in two games. Now, granted, we played the Titans for one of them, but the Titans' good side is their defense, right? The Colts allowed the least amount of rushing yards this season amongst any team, and we was running all over them. Purdy was showing out. He had one pick, but shoot, it was the end of the game, so I didn't really care for it. But he had 5 touchdowns, and Kyle Shanahan was just dialing stuff up. We wasn't predictable. It seemed like early in the year we was very predictable, but when you get your guys back, when you get Brock Purdy, he got healthier. George Kittle, he's just building momentum, and we're still missing a couple of receivers. But when you start getting the important guys back, you can see how things are moving. So I'm looking forward to how we look against the Bears, and then I'm actually going to be present for the Seahawks 49ers game. So I'll be in town for that.
Yeah, I was this close to getting tickets for that, bro, a couple weeks ago. But my 2 cents, bro. One thing, like, I think CMC need more respect. Like, he has the respect, but in terms of like offensive player of the year, MVP respect, I feel like he's not getting enough now because this is twice where the proclaim, like when he went up with Bijan, they were saying Bijan was better than him head to head. He outperformed him in that game. Then we got Jonathan Taylor, who for the most part of the year was runner up for offensive player of the year. They go head to head, and he outperforms him. So CMC needs some respect. I think he should be in the MVP talks. Not saying he should win it, but like Ant said, bro, Brock Purdy, I think he's playing out of his mind. Uh, I wish we got a full season of this. You can see he's just now catching his stride, missing the first 8 games of the year. The defense, I'm not too worried about it. We all knew there was going to be like a flip-floppy defense. It almost like a bend don't break, but I think Phillip Rivers did a great job breaking this down last night. That just shows how underdeveloped these newer quarterbacks are. That's why I'm not too worried because you're not Sam Darnold. He not audibling and breaking our defense down like that. Caleb Williams for sure not doing that. I don't think he has the rights to make those type of adjustments at the line every single play. So I gotta tip my hat to Phillip Rivers for that shit. But I'm not really too concerned about anybody in the NFC, to be honest with you. I think I ain't gonna say it's cake, but I don't think anyone's offense is on our level of performance right now. So I think the Niners win out, get the first seed, and then we don't leave Levi's into the Super Bowl if no one beats us. So that's my take on my squad right now.
I will say one last thing
You could huff and puff, bro. Y'all said we wasn't gonna be shit, and now look at us, bro. We got it in 4K, bro. Y'all told me to wake up, and now my team better than both of y'all teams. So, hey, keep down this, man.
I will say one more thing.
The
about
Colts got y'all
Tottenham.
hype. The Colts got y'all hype.
First of all, it's the same team you talk about the Seahawks that just shut the Seahawks down. They only scored 18 points. We damn near put up a 50 ball on them. But you just said Seahawks, should we be scared of them? For what? They offense has been underperforming the last like 3 or 4 weeks, bro. And it's due to the quarterback play. And it's not getting any better. Like, yeah, he had a little breakout game or a turnaround game against the Rams, but the Rams defense has been sweet too. Like, Bryce Young torched them, so I'm not really too concerned, bro. Brock Purdy finna do damage to them niggas.
You know what? I really think what it comes down to is the receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you gotta play some real corners, that real defense, like creating separation is going to be key. And I feel like the receivers over there cannot create separation. They got hands, they got a
That's
little
cool.
speed, but just creating separation, that's what's going to count in the playoffs. So we're going to
Nobody,
see, man.
nobody, nobody could guard George Kittle. If he healthy, nobody's
Yeah.
fucking with George Kittle. You got the linebacker, no. Strong safety, free safety, no. Then you got to have an answer for CMC. No linebacker can guard CMC. As we know, that's who the ball's going to 90% of the time right now. Whether it's from the running the ball or out the backfield, lining them up in the slot. So you don't really need receivers at this point. And then you get Ricky Pearsall back. He's our best receiver right now. And he's just been in and out of the lineup, unfortunately. But we ain't had to rely on receivers all year for keep it a buck. And I don't see that changing in the playoffs.
It's a different world in the playoffs, though.
We've been there before, bro. Forgot we had Jimmy G throwing 8 passes, winning games, bro. I think we'll
But
be all right, dog.
y'all also had Kittle, Ayuk, and Debo in his good year too. So
Yeah,
And
we
you still only
did.
threw it 8 times.
That's what I'm saying.
But speaking of man, crazy. Or speaking of playoff chances and things like that, screw man, Detroit. Tell us about that. I know y'all team was up in Detroit. You had DK Wilding with the fan, and the ending was crazy to me. Well, it was crazy to everybody. But talk about that.
um, just start with the ending. I guess the ending was kind of. They blew the whistle. You know what I'm saying? Like the play was done. So anything after that, him throwing the ball, catching, like that's extra. Like so I didn't pay no mind to that. It is weird how they talked about it after for hell long, and then just gonna come say like, nah, no replay. Man, that shit wild. But I think we're not. I think we're nice, man. I think it's nice on defense. I think it was a good test for us. I think we finally starting to develop a run game, which we was missing, which is going to count in the playoffs. I think Kenneth Gainwell has shown Le'Veon Bell numbers, which is crazy. Because that's someone I did not expect to come out and just kind of take over the offense. Jalen Warren, I think this is better for him because he goes back into that role where he's like a power puncher. So we doing all these plays. He comes in, bam, off tackle, zone run, and he's over here making money. So we finally found our groove, man. Old man Rogers throwing them things off them perks, man. We can't lose with that. DK though, it is what it is. I was expecting an episode like this earlier, so it is what it is. Hopefully it's a 2-game rest for him. He can come in the playoffs and just kill. But if not, man, I got my boy Darnell Washington. In faith in Darnell Washington, dog. Literally 2 people cannot tackle him. It has to be 3 or 4. It has to be 3 plus to tackle him. Man, I think he's gonna blow up in this playoffs. He's just a damn 6'7", 311. He ain't, man, bro. Come on now.
DK not coming back, bro.
He might not. He might not
He
come
not
back.
coming back. That's $45 million, bro. That they snatching from this nigga potentially, bro.
For
He
sure.
not coming
I'll
back.
take that. That's good money next year. But
Look,
we got some people over there. Actually, no, we don't. On receivers. I'm
He got Adam
not gonna
Thielen.
lie to the world. I ain't gonna lie to the world. We ain't got shit on when it comes to passing. But we run that 12 personnel. We got tight ends. So Arthur Smith gonna have to do something with Jonnu, Pat Firemouth, and Darnell. Because we ain't gonna spread the field out. So
I would
that's my
say though,
little
like
take on Steelers.
y'all defense did impress me, especially
Me
going
too.
against a team like the Lions, who's desperate trying to get into playoffs. Y'all defense did y'all thing for sure. For the rest of the group, do y'all feel like the suspension for DK was valid? Do you feel like he needed more, less? What y'all think about that? Does it matter
you
if
you can't go up to a fan, bro. I'm sorry. Like they can say the craziest shit, but like, bro, there's such like a distance between you and the fan. Like you don't even like you see dudes in the NBA, bro. They call security to get him kicked out. Like you ain't had to address the fan himself, bro. So I feel like because now you're creating this unnecessary rift between players and fans, and it's just that should never happen, bro. I think he should have been done for the year. I mean, I don't know why, but I just feel like that's just so unnecessary, bro. To grab a man by his neck or his shirt and then try to hit him. Like, come on, dog. Let's be real. Ron Artest or whoever, Steven Jack got suspended a whole year for doing some shit like that, bro. Not to that extent, but just interaction with the fan to assault the man. Not assault, because it wasn't assault, but it was unnecessary and uncalled for.
So
Well,
you
he is
so you
getting
saying he
suspended for the
deserved
year.
more?
So
Huh?
You saying he deserved playoffs as well?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's just dumb, bro. Like 2 games is a slap on the wrist. Like, come on, man, you can't do that shit, bro. Because if a fan did something to DK, he banned for life from the game.
Is he?
fuck that dude.
Is
Absolutely.
he?
Hell
How?
yeah. If
How you
you
gonna
touch
stop
a
him from buying a
player,
ticket? A ticket?
you put him on a no buy
It
list,
do
nigga.
be.
Like
You
they
can just
got
say
it
yeah,
all the time.
somebody else
You
buy the
think they
ticket
really,
for
you think
you.
they really be like, hey, that's you? Nah.
Yeah, ain't nobody just
Yeah,
acting.
I promise.
Hell
They gonna take
nah.
that money every day.
Right.
Nah, bro.
It's all for the public.
Whatever he paid for that ticket, they gonna take it.
Somebody else will
I
pay
think
for it,
I
bro.
think in DK's eyes though, he did everything the right way. This man's been following me. He's been harassing me. I make police reports, and it's like at this time, man, I'm gonna take it to my own hands. Like this man coming up talking
That's
about my mama, this, that, and
With
the
the
third.
same
I,
individual?
huh?
He said he did all of that.
It's the same dude from the Seattle. It's the same dude.
nah.
That
He
changes
said that
things a lot.
he ain't follow him though. Like that's when Seattle played Detroit in Detroit. Like that dude got season tickets. Like, and it's right. Like it's not
Does
like
it make it
he
right
went to.
though?
It's a fan, bro. Like I seen the video a different perspective too. Like I ain't. They said that man called him the N word. I ain't even hear that in the video, bro. Like
So what did I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see your perspective. What did you see?
apparently he just called him by his government name, bro. Like
Mm.
if that warrants you to go up to somebody, bro. I don't know. And I don't even think he hit him. I think he grabbed him and he just threw him. But it looked like he tried to hit him. But
Yeah.
if your government name is that crazy for somebody for you to like go
Hmm.
try to grab somebody, bro, then yeah, they need that 45 M's, bro. Like you got to get that up. Dog.
Hold on, pause. You making it seem like he's just some crazy dude. Like I just told you, like this man already ran across this
It's
dude
a
multiple times.
it's a fan, bro. Fans is crazy, nigga. Like that. You telling me you gonna try to check a fan and lose 45 million to make a point, my nigga?
I feel like it's at a point where he just didn't see red.
Come
He
on,
just seen red, bro.
bro.
Like
Get security,
I,
bro. That's what they for.
I done got security. Like I said, I made reports, and y'all still not doing nothing. He shouldn't even be here,
You
man.
know why? Because they said, why you want security? What you want us to do? He calling me about my government, man. Get him up out here. Like, come on, bro. Like, what we talking about? You that soft skinned, but that your government name triggers you?
It's
Like,
so,
granted,
it gotta be.
nobody should
Let's
be
be
calling
real,
you a
bro.
hoe. Come on.
Let's be real.
Hey,
It's his government name. Y'all go. You believe in that? Like you don't think it's
I
more
heard
than
that.
that?
I don't know,
Oh,
but I wouldn't. If that's what he's getting mad off of, I'm not buying the government story. But at the same
oh,
time, if that's what he's getting mad at, then we got other things to worry about.
Was I feel like you know what I'm saying when he pulled him closer to it, that's when the words was exchanged or something was something was said for him to react that way.
I think where I stand on it, all I seen was a video. I didn't see the full thing. I didn't watch the full game. But I saw DK hit the fan. It was a video with no sound. I don't think that him hitting the fan was warranted, but at the same time, like I see a lot of fans in these situations getting away with whatever. And just because you're a fan and just because these players make millions doesn't mean you have the right to disrespect a human being. That's the part that don't get me. Like just because you paid for a seat don't mean you could just come disrespect anybody just because they made millions. They're still a human at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's like that's the only play. I feel like it's pretty cowardly, like to you think you a fan, like you can get away with saying whatever. I think a lot of fans do get away with a lot of that inappropriate talking, and they think, oh, nobody's gonna touch me because of these players. Are they gonna get suspended or they gonna get kicked out the league? I think that's lame. Like I think that's like cowardly and lame. Like it don't get no lame. I don't know what happened with this fan. I don't know what happened with this DK in the situation. It didn't like look. I mean, he did. He was out of pocket because he's a professional at the end of the day, and he hit him. But he didn't injure the dude or hurt him. He did hit him. He shouldn't have did it. I don't think he should have. But I have heard a lot of fans doing saying out of pocket things that they shouldn't have, and they think they can get away with it just because they're fans, and just because the league is gonna suspend them. That's not just because you get paid millions doesn't mean it's okay for people to disrespect you on a random every day. In my opinion, that doesn't give you the right. Just because you worked hard to play your professional sport and worked your ass off to get to where you at doesn't mean it's okay for people to disrespect you just because they paid for a seat. That's a little crazy for me,
Yeah.
to be
No,
honest.
Respect. Now he
absolutely.
had a
Jo-
45 million on.
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
That's the bad part. One little decision costs you that guarantee. Johnny, I want to ask you because you've coached all over, right? Many different levels of the game. What do y'all ever emphasize as a coach when it does come to hostile environment or running into a fan that maybe a little bit more ruckus than others? Like, do y'all emphasize that? Like, what do y'all kind of message? What's your message as a coach there?
Yeah, well, you got to prepare mentally for those environments, and like if you already know, like I mean, it sounds like I didn't know that DK had a past with the same dude, so DK should have mentally prepared himself. Like I already know this dude's gonna be chirping at me, whatever. I'm gonna let him talk. It is what it is. But when you go into those hostile environments, you prepare the team and kind of paint the picture for them. Fans are gonna be saying this. They're gonna be throwing this at you. To get them mentally prepared. That way, when you do experience it, you're not reacting off emotion, and you're just kind of taking it off the chin and moving on. Which honestly, I mean, I get your point, Zach, and I also don't like. Yeah, it's wrong for the fan to be doing all that type of stuff. I got that, but also it's not okay for DK to grab the dude and swing at him. Like, I mean, if we're gonna go around swinging on people who talk to us in a way that we don't like or disrespect us, like that's just not the proper way to go about business, especially as a professional athlete, right? Um, so definitely you gotta have better emotional intelligence in situations like that, and understand that me as a professional athlete or him as a professional athlete, I am not on the same level as that fan. I'm not held to the same standard as that fan. I'm on a broader spotlight. People are looking at me. People are recording me. So it is different. And it's not okay to act in that way or respond that way.
I think I think people at the bar get worse than what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just natural. It's just humans. Like motherfucker at the bar talking crazy, man. What you gonna do? You gonna just say, nah, I can't hit you, dog. I ain't gonna hit you. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna take it on the chin, man. Just walk away. But I understand you. You know what I'm saying. This is a professional athlete. This is an NFL game. This, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, though, it's like it's human. It's a human versus a human. And you expect this human to act different just because he's held to a different standard and gets paid more? Like, nah,
Yes.
man. No,
Yes,
bro. No.
bro. You supposed to do exactly what LeBron James did when that white woman called him a bitch, bro. He got the security, bro, pointed right at her, and she got her ass up out
But
the
that's
stadium,
different.
Come
bro.
That's
on,
a
man.
woman. That's a
It
woman.
don't
And I
matter,
think
bro. It's the same concept, though, bro. Like they,
It's
if
not a
he,
concept.
if that fan said what DK said, he said, call him the N word, call his mom a derogatory slur, bro. Security is getting them out of there, bro. Because then they got to ask people around, did he say this? And if that's true, they getting up out of there. I'm not risking no
the DK
45
is not
million.
LeBron. Like he
It
not.
don't matter. I'm
Right.
not risking no $45 million to be all big and bad and grab a nigga by his shirt, bro. Like, I
It's
hear what
proving a
y'all
point. That's
saying.
proving a point.
No,
That's
But
proving
you
a point.
lost though, bro.
How?
I don't
What you
know.
lose? You lost money?
he
That's
did.
it.
He
That's
did.
it.
He did lose.
Yes.
He did lose. I'm
What are we
not.
talking about?
That's
You feel
valid.
bad?
I ain't gonna act like
That's
he
why
did.
he
He.
playing the game to make money, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
How
But
do you
that's what
know
we
that?
all
He
go to
might
work
really
for.
just mess with football. You don't know. We don't know what his
If he
financial.
mess with
We
football,
don't
he
know
would
how
have
much
stayed
money
his
he might.
ass
That
in
might be
Seattle.
nothing to him. That might be nothing to him.
So his wife is going crazy. Like
I don't like how y'all disvaluing $45 million, bro. That's
no, I'm not. No,
nah,
that's
it's
not
not.
what I'm saying.
It's
That's
not worth.
not.
It's not worth a fan, bro. Cause now you go to the next arena. What you think the next fans finna do, bro? They
I ain't
know you
saying shit
soft
to him.
skin. You know you got soft
But
skin, bro.
That
that
nigga come
doesn't
up here
make
and
it.
punch me.
In my opinion, that it don't make it right though. Like this, and there's no consequences for them outside of just don't show up, and you
All right.
can't really control that. And it's just like after a while, like I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying it's like after a while, I can see that getting to someone. Like after repetitively over and over, like people have like a bandwidth at some point at the end of the day, and everybody, and it's like you got to think of football players specifically. You sit there and as coaches sit there and hype them up like you got to go kill this dude on the other side, but okay, I have to be calm when this one individual is talking to me crazy. No, the human brain doesn't work
Well,
like that.
I'm not
It
hearing
doesn't. It
that,
just
bro.
doesn't. A lot
I'm
of people go.
sorry.
There's gonna be. You're opening yourself up for too many gaps because you're already hyped up in that mode. Is what I'm saying. You
The
already over.
human
You're
brain,
in that
but
environment. You know what I mean?
I'm not hearing that,
I was
bro.
gonna say the human
Who's to
brain
say he
does
didn't
work like
call?
that because you got a lot of players that are disciplined in the moment and won't do that. Right? You got
Who's
a
to
There
lot
are
of
a
say
lot
he
of
didn't?
players.
He didn't call
There
I
are.
security.
think I think he was just having a bad game because he was coming off some
he
drops,
had he had
got
a
to the
lot of drops.
sideline, and
He
he was
did.
trying to let off some steam, bro. Like that's what he was really mad about, bro. Like,
But I'm
and
saying,
I
but you
just feel
put
like, bro,
players in.
you gotta have some composure, bro. That's like it sucks that you are held to a higher standard, but that is why you're making the money you make, bro. You are a superstar in a lot of people's eyes. Like you are, of course, you're going to be held to a higher standard, bro. That just comes with the territory. And if you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be getting $142 million because that's part of being a professional football athlete, bro. There's on the field shit and there's off the field shit. I'm sorry. That's just it is
He's
what it
on the
is, bro.
field.
You
He was
keep
on
bringing
the
up money,
field,
but
fully
money might
suited
not
up.
really be an issue though. Money
I'm,
might not care. He don't obviously he don't care about the money. If he gonna sock somebody, obviously he don't care.
He,
Like he
uh,
already knew that was like he already knew what was coming after I throw this. Like
then that's the problem, bro. I
how?
how is it a
How's
problem?
that
Like,
problem?
ain't
He
no.
got morals. He's standing on business. And who's to say that he didn't
You
tell
can
security?
have you can have morals, bro. You don't have to. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how y'all be judging.
Who's
Hold
to
up.
say that he already didn't call security and told them? Like, he's going through all the precautions that the NFL want me to do. I'm telling security to kick him out. He's still here. I'm filing police reports. He's still here. He's still harassing me. Man,
what do you
I'm gonna
want
just
him to
take the
do?
shit in my own hands. What you want me to do? I'm human. I got a breaking point too.
Hey,
I ain't no
now
damn
what?
show.
That
Like,
I ain't no
that
show
fan
monkey. And you ain't gonna tell me to shut up when
that
to shut up. You
fan
ain't gonna tell me how to act how I'm gonna act. I'm gonna react how I
that's
react.
what they want
It's
to
just
do. They're
like
gonna
that. Like
control
for
him.
real.
that fan
We're
is
gonna
still
have
gonna
somebody.
show up. That fan is still gonna show up at that same spot.
Doesn't make it
Nothing
right.
gonna happen.
Don't
It
make it
does
It
right.
not
doesn't.
make it. I'm not saying
So
y'all acting like I'm taking the fan side. I'm saying
I'm not.
you should not be taking matters into your own hand in the middle of a
But
football
we
game,
not.
bro.
We
Right.
not
You
That's
got
what
saying
I'm
other
that.
shit.
saying.
You got other shit to worry about, bro. Your team is fighting for the playoffs, bro. Who gives a fuck what Billy Bob said in the fucking stands, bro?
He does
Catch the damn
like
ball, bro. Worry about
he
your
was
job,
just
bro.
He won the
he
game.
was
He
just
won the
saying.
game.
Damn. He didn't do
No, that's
shit
not.
though. I think he was having a bad game, and he just took some frustration out. It was wrong, and he lost $45 million. It was stupid.
Who
Like
wouldn't react like
you,
Let
that?
me
he
ask
didn't
you this.
prove a
Let me ask you
point.
this.
He didn't prove a
Let me
point.
let me ask y'all this.
To
Do you
you,
think DK woke up today
The nigga was
when he
clapping
seen
after he did that shit. He was happy, and he still got to watch the rest of the game. What point did he prove?
should he have? I mean, that's the problem.
let me
That's
That's the
ask
part
you
of the
this
problem,
real
problem.
quick.
right?
Do
Maybe
you
he
Like
didn't
that's the
say what DK said he said, bruh. There's
do you think
witnesses around. Like if he had
Maybe.
said the N word, bro, you don't think no one gonna snitch on this motherfucker, bro? You think everybody just kumbaya with the fan? Like, oh yeah, he ain't. Like, bro, if it got to that point, I'm sure someone would have been like, yeah, he out of pocket. Like, bro, we in 2025, bro. I guarantee you, a stadium full of people or the people within the vicinity is not finna let this man just call another grown man the N word, bro, and get away with that shit.
Do you
I'm
think that
sorry.
he think he said the N word out there in front of everybody? No, he did it when it was up close and
That's what
personal.
DK. That's come on, bro.
He did when it was up close
Let
and
me,
personal.
hold up. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all think DK woke up this morning when his contract was voided of $40 million, knowing that it's in jeopardy, and he was like, "Yeah, I still made the right decision."
No, because
Uh,
he did an appeal. I just think he didn't. I don't think he. You know what I'm saying? He just did
He
an
did an
appeal.
appeal because he about to lose 40 M's. That's why he did
Who
an
would? Who
appeal.
Bruh.
wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
I gotta
If
keep
you
it a
if he
beam with
didn't
y'all
care if he
though.
didn't care about money, he wouldn't have appealed. If it was nothing, he'd
But
be like, I did what I did. I said what I said. Forget it.
that's
Maybe.
not.
Nah,
That's not. That's not true.
He want that
That's not
45
true.
million.
No,
There
like
might
he
be
just
other.
didn't
There
think it
might
was
be other
right.
stuff that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
But
not true. Like maybe
what
there's wrong
is
stories
that?
being
Yes,
released. That's not.
so you
Only
think
story.
he woke up this morning and be like, nah, I still made the right decision? You think so?
I don't. I think that's impossible for us to know because we're not him. Like, there's no
No,
way we can know
I'm
that.
asking, do you think that though? I didn't say do you know it.
This is my
I
honest
mean,
answer. I think he woke up and regretted it 100%. But you know, it's just every person in that moment. You can't. I can't take back what I did in that moment. 'Cause I broke. I broke. You know, I got a
I
breaking
mean,
point.
if
Like
I had to give you an answer, I feel like he woke up and regretted because to anybody, to him being 45 M's is a lot of money. But at the end of the day, like, does he feel morally right? That's the question. Because yeah, he did lose financially. He did lose out, but did he was he wrong or right morally? We none of us were there in that moment to know. And if something actually did occur, I think he would.
You think that's
I
a
think
proper
it's just
reaction to
it's
someone calling you the N word, bro? Like if someone
You
called you
want
the
you want me to
N
be
word,
honest with you?
you gonna do more than just grab them and like aggressively push him back, bro. Like you gonna do more than that, bro.
I think what
you,
happened in
That's
the
you don't think
moment
he
is
wanted
like
to?
he caught.
You don't
I
think he
think it's
wanted
obvious if
to?
If he did all that, bro, you
I,
could have
He
like you
didn't
might
do.
as
He
well.
didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing for
nah.
real. He didn't
I
do nothing
think
for real.
honestly that in the
He did what
moment,
you
I think
said, grabbed him, and then pushed him back. That's all he
That's
did.
what I'm
I
saying. If
think
he
that
called
Though.
you the N word, that's all you doing though. That's all I'm
no, but
asking.
I'm
Like,
saying I think in the moment he caught himself and he realized in the moment he realized okay, I'm pissed at this person. I don't like this person, and I feel like this person deserves for punishment. But that I know what I can lose if I take it this far. You know, DK. DK has always been known in the league as one of the most physically fit, most like well built people in the league. So he could that fan wasn't phasing him like on some real shit. Like it wasn't.
nah,
he
You know what I
really
mean? So
was.
he
man,
not
He
like
actually
not on
man,
that
was.
like
bro.
not if like if they had to get to it.
I
Not like
just
he
think
wasn't worth.
I just think
I
all
think
right.
we.
Even if he is a football player and he's creating a higher standard, whatever, right? But you're still in a position where, okay, you said if you did it in the bar, you're gonna do what you did. You still are in a position where if you did what you did, you put your hands on somebody, there's a chance that you're gonna have negative consequences for that. So when you are in a space where we're on the football field, yes, the fan is the fan, but the where the fan is and where the bench is, there's a lot of space. Like you could
Hella
tune
space.
that out very easily, right? So he is in the moment is looking for something to trigger him because let's face it, he is not playing the best game. He's getting clamped. So for you to go over where the fan is at, you see how many steps he took to get over to where he is
Yeah.
at. Like there's a lot of times, and I'm y'all even playing in the high school games. Like there's a lot of times you just don't hear nothing because you're locked in. So for him to be in that position and to go approach that fan first off and then do what he did, like it's he got to be better not only because he's an athlete, because you got bigger goals in mind. Why we worry about him?
He's
Bro, you
made it to the
remember?
highest level though. At the
Nah,
same
bro. You
time,
remember? You remember when Marcus Peters when he played for the Rams, bro? When he went up in the stands and checked Buddy without touching him, but he checked him, bro. I feel that's all you. If it's
Russell
that serious,
Westbrook
bro,
does that.
that's all you gotta do, bro. Just check him. You don't gotta
what do you mean
grab him. You
by
don't gotta
checking?
touch him.
This
Just say what's like. You didn't see Marcus Peters video, bro. He just went up to the fan. He was like, "What you talking about? Say it again. Say it to my face." And the fan was quiet. Like that's what I'm
So what
saying,
if the
bro.
fan?
so,
Not every fan, but everybody's not going to react that way though. If
That
what if
fan
a
was
fan
not
is
going.
like,
That fan was not going to touch DK, bro. He wasn't going to do shit with DK. And I think DK knew that too, bro.
I think DK has his own morals and he has his own principles and he has his own breaking points and he's more aggressive. He might be more aggressive than all the names you just named. You can't compare him to the next man, bro. He
right?
reacted the way he
You don't
did.
know what
You
he
know what I'm
been
saying?
through. You don't know what he's
Exactly.
seen.
And we don't
You
know what we don't know what he really said for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? And going back to Anthony's point, like he said as a bar, like yeah, there's negative consequences, but I'm gonna end this right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I did all my thing. I done called the police. I done tell the bar people to get him out, and they won't do it. So I'm gonna handle this shit myself.
Look,
and
Like I
I
said,
also,
I'm having a bad game. I'm having a bad day. What you want me to do? Kumbaya with the dude? Like nah. You want me to
no,
nah.
you don't have to kumbaya with him, but there's
No, I'm talking
alternatives,
about in the
right?
bar.
And
I'm
that's
talking about in the bar setting. I'm talking about in the bar
yeah.
setting.
So I think you have a valid point, right? Everybody has their breaking points, but that doesn't give him an excuse to do what he did, right? You have a breaking point. You got to figure out in your mind how can you put yourself out of the situation so I don't go up to the dude, so I don't grab the dude. Yeah, I exercise every option. It doesn't mean the last option has to be approach the dude. It just means that you just got to tune him out. How the fuck can you tune this guy out, right? So I get it. Everybody has a breaking point. Everybody, they're held to a higher standard, but you're also a
They're
person
not
where
higher,
it's
held to a
like
higher standard.
you don't have to go through every step, right? You could just be like, if these steps doesn't work, fuck it. He's just gonna have to talk, right?
Bro, hold
So
on.
at the end of the day, like you in a position where you get in M's, where you got extra cameras on you, you're at a higher standard. You have to just let that. You got to train your mind to let that shit go. As much as you train yourself to be on that field and catch the balls, you got to train your mind to do that because you see it every day. So if you don't approach that part of the game, then it's going to be hard for you moving forward to be like, dang, like, how can I address this? So I get it. People's been through a lot, but there's also people that probably been through worse stuff that DK's been that would react in a whole different way and be able to tune it out. So I'm not saying that I'm not trying to I'm not trying to minimize what he's been through, or maybe he didn't go through. I'm not going to assume, right? But I just know I've seen some people that went through the trenches and have a great like mindset when it comes to approaching people or when it comes to emotional intelligence. So
I thought I made
That's far from what we talk. That's far from what we talk
Yeah,
about.
DK
Like,
has
like,
solidified himself in the league. Like he's not in the trenches no more. Like
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
a
And
No, hold on, bro.
I'm saying the trenches part because you saying that's where he could have came from something like that. That's why I brought that up. I'm not.
But
saying
I was
we're-
saying that as a
We
natural
get
reaction
in, we
to
get it. We get in too deep into this, bro. There's a video that clearly states that the fan called this man by his government name to sign a jersey. All this derogatory shit never
Man, I'm
happened.
not believing
bruh.
no videos, man. There's
Bro,
so many AI
it's
out
a
here.
video
I'm not
right
believing-
next to it.
I ain't
Oh
believing
my
all that
God.
shit, bro.
All
I ain't
right,
believing none of
bro.
that. But go back
Go
to your
for
point.
it.
Go back
Watch
to your
the
point, though,
video,
Anthony,
bro.
bro. It's not about where you come from. It's about the person he is. Just because how
That nigga
you know,
just
you,
stupid,
I hear where you coming from. Like, yes, you should not let nobody, no words should get to you. You should react a certain way. You should be professional. Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, man, DK is DK, man. And he's not gonna react the way you react. Not gonna react how he react and how the league want me to react. I done did what y'all told me to do. Now I'm gonna do this shit my way. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do about being from the trenches, suburbs, nothing. It's just about him being person. That's just how he is. That might be just how he wired. It might be different than everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And then to follow up on that, I feel like not even just this situation. I feel like we can all name instances where fans has been out of pocket regardless, like just out of pocket disrespectful. And it's
And
like it's
done
almost
worse.
like and done worse, like, and it's almost like a point, like just because these folks are athletes and just because they get paid a lot of money, they just have to sit there and be disrespected time and time after again just because there's fans out there. That's crazy to me. Like at some point everybody has a breaking point. Everybody's breaking point is different. That's the
And to
like,
go back
okay, if
and
you
to go
get
back to what you're saying.
ahead.
I'm sorry, brother, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's DK. Like he could have easily, you know what I'm saying? He could have easily
it could have ended up a
done
lot
him wrong.
worse.
He could have really
It coulda ended
violated
up-
him, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But he really,
it could have ended up
he's thinking.
that
He's
didn't
not-
hurt
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Like,
Come here.
that was
stop.
If
Man,
all
leave
niggas
me
gotta
alone.
say is if all
That's
niggas
what it
gotta
looks like.
say
It
is
looks like
the
just leave me
Kalen for
leave
him
me
to
alone.
trip out, bro, he might be done in the NFL, bro. If that's all it takes for somebody to trip out, hey, DeKaleb, you suck. It's over with, bro.
All right.
He ain't gonna never get a contract again, bro. Like, come on, man.
And
I'm sorry.
and none of us, me and Aaron, not even coming from a space where it's like, oh, it's okay for fans to, you know, derail somebody. Or nobody's saying that. We're saying that he's in a position where it's like, okay, you know how things are going to be. Johnny was like, you know, you're going to be in some hostile environments, right? But at the end of the day, you got to put yourself in a position where it's like you don't get affected. Your money don't get affected. I get DK is DK, but at the end of the day, if this is how DK is going to continue to react, then opportunities are going to minimize for DK because DK is just DK.
so you're
that's
saying
what-
y'all are coming from a place where just because of the money there, just a lot of people disrespect you.
No,
Just
they're
do
coming
your
from a place
job, bro. It don't
they're
matter
coming
what
from a
niggas
place
is saying,
from-
bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's
It don't
ethical
fucking
versus
matter what a
professional.
fan is saying,
That's what
bro.
it is right now. Ethical versus professional. That's
Just
what
you
it
getting
is.
paid,
That's
let
not, bro.
anybody
You
talk
there
to
to
you
play
crazy.
football, bro. What's the
Yeah.
problem?
if you're
What are
not
you
a
talking
professional
about?
and you do the same shit DK doing, you doing jail time. So DK is
Just because
actually in a
you're a
favorable
receiver, let
position.
anybody talk
I
to you
didn't do.
crazy.
I
You
didn't do that,
saying
man. All I
someone
did
calling you
was
by your government name is
position
crazy, bro?
because
y'all talking
I'm
like
sorry,
he done
no,
beat the y'all shit on like he beat the shit out of him. All you said was come here and then let
you
him
might
go.
as
Like,
well
y'all-
for if you gonna
y'all-
lose $45 million.
You might as well, man. At this point, the way y'all talking, he might as well shot him, bro.
Hey,
At this
anything
point,
for the
y'all
bread.
did the worst.
Anything for the
He done
bread.
did the worst.
Hey,
Why else?
the
Why
whole
else is he
53
playing in the
man roster
National
might as well
Football
just did
League,
it.
bro? I guarantee you, it's not for fun, my nigga. He is playing to get paid. That's why he left Seattle to get paid. And you gonna let this random dude ruin that for
You
you,
don't
bro?
know him. We don't know him.
We
All
know
these players
it was
are-
very public. Why you think
And
he
Seattle
requested a
could've paid
trade?
him.
Because they didn't.
Because they weren't
play
winning.
for a good program.
He was gonna
Pete-
play,
they weren't
but he
Pete
wanted
Carroll
100.
left. Pete Carroll left. Gino left. I'm not staying here. I'm out. I'm done. I'm gone.
bro.
Bye.
And then
You wanted his
you hear
money.
Pete Carroll and Gino. What is Pete Carroll and Gino doing today? They weren't even his situation wasn't even that great then.
bro.
He
Y'all done
wasn't
hired
even
a little
that-
light
what is
skinned
you
dude to come
talking
take
about?
my spot.
Y'all-
man. I'm
y'all-
out. I
y'all
told y'all to
forgetting.
draft the receiver, and y'all drafted the receiver from Ohio
Y'all
State. Man,
forgetting
I'm
why
out of here.
motherfuckers is
You
playing
act like
in
his
the NFL,
situation
bro.
in Seattle was like that. It was not pretty over there.
He
It was
wanted
not
he
good.
wanted money, bro, and he got his money in Pittsburgh when he got traded, bro. Y'all are forgetting the
get
reason
more
why
money.
people are playing in the NFL. You know, he could probably get more money. I ain't saying he can't,
He
but
will.
I'm
He
just
gonna take
I'm
that
not
little
finna
45
lose
loss.
them. See y'all, because we ain't got that, so we don't know how much 45. I know how much 45
It
is.
don't
I'm
matter
not
what
letting a
it is.
nigga take that from me.
It don't
We
matter
acting
what
like that
it
shit
is.
is $45, my nigga.
He
Like
don't
that
care
is a
about
lot
the
of money.
He don't. I wouldn't care.
That's
What? I
you don't know
Yeah,
him.
everybody.
If he didn't care, he's not appealing that. He taking that to the chin, whatever.
He's
That's
appealing
not
it
true.
because
Why
he's
he
He
appealing
thought it
it
was wrong. He
because
thought it was
did
wrong.
everything right. He did everything right. I done talked
That's
to
why
you,
he
I done
feeling
made
it.
I did.
I
did
guarantee
everything
you,
y'all want
it's
me to do.
rule number one. We do not touch fans. Like they don't touch you, you don't touch them. I thought that was like law, common sense. You really think he was gonna get no penalty for touching a fan, bro?
He
When have we
probably-
Nobody
ever
said
seen
that.
that? When have we
Out-
ever
out-
seen
No,
that,
yeah.
bro?
He probably knew he was gonna get a
Nobody
penalty.
said that. Nobody said that.
When he signed the contract, it said if you get suspended, we could void your guarantees. So he knew.
And
what
in
he
those
was doing.
contracts, there's guidelines about this, and I done did all these little guidelines y'all told me to do, and then y'all ain't gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it my way. Period.
And now he's suspended 2 games, and he
It's
lost
okay.
40 mil.
It's
So-
all right.
He
Yeah,
did it-
it's not
he did it-
He's
okay,
still
bro.
alive.
Now
He's
it's
still
all-
alive. He's still good. He breathing. He well. He
Yeah.
Because
he's-
a man
so now he
called-
gets chill. I got two
And
games
then a
off.
lot of
man-
teams will still sign DK.
I got 2 games off.
Because a man called you DeKalen, and you
I
said
got 2
fuck
games off.
45 million. I got to settle this right now.
And
Hey,
guess what? I'm
DeKalen,
gonna
come,
go crazy in that
DeKalen,
playoff
come
game.
sign my jersey. What you say? Come here. 45 million, gone, bro. But that's cool though, cause he stood on his morals. Good for him, bro.
And he's okay.
Now he's
alive
okay,
and
and
well.
so is the fan.
He
The
alive
fan
and
was
well
like,
and still rich, alive and well and still
he
rich.
is still rich.
And I'm
but
getting
man,
a little
Hey, just
publicity
because
too.
you rich don't
that
mean you're
everybody
okay.
talking about.
I'll tell you that right
Yeah.
now.
you can't play in the NFL
100%.
forever.
But then that goes back on what y'all saying because you're saying he lost all his money. I'm okay. I don't care. It goes back to what y'all saying.
You ain't got the money, so of course you don't care, bro. You don't know how he
No,
feeling, bro.
I'm just saying,
45.
bro, I also
If
don't
he,
care.
I guarantee you, he not playing again for y'all, bro. You don't just take a man money like that. Like we see it, we just seen it with Brandon, bro. You don't take a man 20 M's and expect him to come play for y'all, bro.
That's a whole different
That's a
situation.
whole
What are
No,
you
it's
different
not.
situation.
What are you
He-
talking about?
What,
That's not
how?
the same.
They
Because
took his
Brandon's not
money
showing up.
and because they took his money.
They took his money for whole different reasons.
They took his money because he
different
didn't. Yeah, it's something that was preventable. Is why they took his money. They asked him to
Bro,
show
you're
up.
trying
He
to
didn't show
compare
up.
a situation because he didn't want to
Wait,
show up
wait,
for
wait.
camp because he was trying to get
No,
money.
a breach of contract is a
but-
breach of contract. At the end of the day, they
one thing
both
you
breached
have
their
to understand,
contract.
They both violate policies, right?
That's what I'm
so
saying.
he could do
It's not
something
the
different.
same.
But
How?
no, it is. It's not the same, but it's the same result, right? So once again,
That's fair. That's
BA violate policy, DK violate policy. What can you do, right? There's different things that could violate a policy. What can you do once they violate the policy? You can void their contract. So that's it. At the end of the day, they might not
Yeah.
do the same thing, but they violate
When you
policy.
violate-
Fair.
And when you violate policy, I can appeal.
I ain't
We're gonna
fighting
take
that.
this shit to court. We're gonna take this shit to court.
Yeah,
Facts.
that shit ain't-
Yeah, like we could
appealed-
take it where like
he
you wanna
appealed
do
and
that, we
lost.
could do this.
He appealed and lost. They said no. We need that.
Yeah, that's
We
his first
lost.
step. Doesn't mean it's over. No, you
No,
right.
it's over.
The
The
appeal process
NFL
is
said
not over.
no. It's done.
Hell no. You
It's
can
That's
not
like when
over.
Ron Artest
It's not
appealed.
Ian
over.
Rappaport said that
It's not
ruling's
Ron.
it.
It's not
Done.
another player. Stop trying
No,
to find other players. It's one
no, I'm just
situation.
saying.
When
It's
you
not.
sign a
Unfortunately,
Ron Artest,
when
you
you sign
appealed,
it
but
It's
you ain't
not the
winning this
NBA.
motherfucker.
This
that's
is
NBA.
the whole
That's
different league.
NBA.
This
when
is a
you
whole
sign the
different
Steven
league.
contract,
Jackson,
when you
Steven
sign the
Jackson, you
contract,
appealed, but you ain't winning this motherfucker. Yeah, they could appeal, but they ain't winning that motherfucker.
I don't.
especially
But
when his
I'll
name
say
is
this.
signed,
Hey,
sealed, and
Ron
delivered, bro.
Artest,
It's right.
Ron Artest,
He ain't Ron
beat his ass,
Artest.
man.
Yeah, Ron Artest.
He paid.
No, I'm not saying what he
Right.
did. I'm saying
Like he
you
could have
could've
did him.
had
He could have did him like Ron
You
Artest.
At least
Yeah.
Ron Artest got his money's
A
worth.
lot
If you gonna
worse.
lose that, if you gonna lose
And
that
Ron
much money,
Artest-
at least you
Ron
get your
Artest
money's
beat the
worth,
hell.
my nigga.
Ron
Get
Artest
your money's
wasn't getting
worth.
DK money. He was not getting DK money. Let's
It
not do
don't
that.
matter. But if you gonna lose that much,
It
money,
do
you
matter.
might as well
It
get-
do
you
matter.
might
If
as well
you
get your
want to
money's
make money
worth.
the reason, it do matter. It do.
My boy Miles made it on the pod. What's going on, Miles?
Man, I didn't think I was gonna make it today, fellas, but niece went to sleep, so all is well. I'm glad to be here, man. Happy holidays.
Yes, sir. I see you was tuned in on the conversation. I see some of your comments. I didn't know if you wanted to carry on or you want to move on to maybe the Patriots or maybe anything that you wanted to talk about. But I'll let the floor be yours right now since you fresh in right now.
Ah, man, it sounded like y'all was in a good conversation. It sounds like the DK Metcalf situation is a little deeper than what I thought it was. Because when I was hearing y'all talking, bro, it was a good conversation. But all I wanted to add was, man, can fans not be fans anymore? That fine line of being a fan and then being disrespectful, belligerent, and all the above. So, I mean, I might have missed that whole debate, but that's kind of what I wanted to chime in and say because I was in and out of that conversation when y'all was having it. But yeah.
I think that's a good point though. Like, what is fans being disrespectful? Being a fan, like, is that being like what is being a fan? I think when does the line draw? Like, where is the whole accountability held for them?
Apparently,
I
you
think
can't
it's
call
something
people
just-
by
What
the
does it
government,
mean?
man.
Like, just
Man,
because you're
it's-
sitting at a game, you pay money for it, don't mean talk crazy, man. You're not gonna talk crazy with this man next to you. Don't talk crazy when he's on the field. Like, it's
Well,
about
yeah.
respect and
Let's
about
talk
being
crazy,
huh?
Let's talking crazy.
Like just disrespectful.
Call.
What you?
It's calling
Like,
someone by their
trying-
government name disrespectful, bro. Like,
You,
come on,
You really
man.
stuck on that. You like you really.
That's
think
what
he really
we're
did
talking. We're
that.
talking about. We're talking.
You,
We're
like
talking
you
about
really
what
think that
happened.
that's what happened? Like,
I mean,
They-
there's
they
a
trying to
video
make,
that you think is
DK
AI
situation-
apparently. So I
They
mean,
trying to make
shit,
DK
bro.
situation look like
You
42, Jackie Robinson.
Well, yeah, okay. Like I said,
they
I didn't see.
trying to pay him to be the even.
I didn't see that perspective that Aaron saw. But if that was the
Apparently
case, I
AI,
could see,
though,
I could see why you feel that way. I would agree with you in that case. I didn't see that.
Do-
If that was the
I
case,
should pitch
I
that
agree.
here. I think if you're gonna be as emotional and as I don't even know as animated about this topic, I do think you should try and see all angles before you like really
Fair.
try to get all invested in it. Because I think at the end of the day, dude knew that he was gonna get a reaction out of him by calling him whatever his name is, DeKalen or whatever his name is. He knew he was gonna get a reaction out of him, so he wasn't like being polite. Like obviously he was being a little disrespectful and stuff like that. But the point of this is it's not okay for DK to swing at this dude. He's got way more to lose than this guy. That's the point
He
of the argument.
swinged at him.
He swung at him.
This is crazy, bro.
Did he not
For
swing at
sure,
him?
he
No, he
grabbed
didn't
him
swing
and
at
then
him,
he
bro.
threw him. He threw
He
him. And it just
brought him
looked like
close
a
and
punch.
then put him back, bro.
If
Like,
DK
nope.
swung at him,
They
it would
trying to
end
make
up
it
a lot
seem
worse.
like he done beat his ass, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, 6'4", 240 pounds, grabbing me, however I might be grabbing me out the stands. That's kind of crazy, bro. You might as well,
It's your fault. You started it.
I hear what you're saying, bro. I just don't get what he gained from that. I don't think he gained anything from doing that. Like, so it
Nobody's
was
saying
pointless
that, though.
doing it. So what was the point of doing it? If you don't gain
Because I'm
anything
saying-
from the situation,
Bro,
what's
he-
the point?
I'm not
he-
saying- but this is what I'm saying.
Reacted
You-
the way he reacted. That's all we like. You just.
What I'm
All
saying is,
bro,
you
you in the
can't-
middle of a game. You in the middle of an important game, bro. Like that shit should. Maybe it's just me. That shit should just not matter. Whatever they say is what they saying. Fans gonna be fans at the end of the day. If I have worked this hard in my whole life to get to this moment to where this week 16 game matters for me to advance in the playoff. It don't matter, bro. I gotta lock in and do what I gotta do. And apparently he wasn't locked in because he was dropping shit. Uh, PI call, offensive pass interference call. Like, come on, man, lock the fuck in, bro.
So you're
You trying
telling me
to
that
win
you're
some
telling me that
games. I'm
this ain't
saying
an
focus
emotional
on your
game they
job.
playing.
It
They're
was an
not playing
emotional
emotion. They
game,
don't have
but but instead of going at a fan, man, talk to your
the
quarterback.
sport in
Get right.
general.
Talk to your coach, man. Get right, bro. Stay away. Grab the iPad, nigga. See what you did wrong. The fan ain't the reason why you dropping
It's
shit.
crazy. I just got
It's
a DK
you.
update from ESPN.
That's
He
how
should
you
have pulled a
react.
LeBron, told
Mhm.
Huh?
the attendant and got him out the game. He shouldn't even have interacted with bro. At the end of the day, he's a property of the NFL, being an NFL player. So
That's a
you know, he
crazy
knows.
statement. That's a
That's
crazy
property
statement.
of the
You can
NFL.
stop right there.
And
That's
see,
a
nah,
crazy
Zach,
statement.
that's exactly what it is at the end of the day.
He's
That's what
property.
they
That's
believe.
You're
is
property,
it
and
not?
you're gonna act the way I'm acting, and you're on a contract, so don't act a fool.
Do what I
boy.
say. Shut
That's
up and
basically
dribble.
what he talking about. That's basically what it is, bro.
Don't
That's
shoot
basically
the
what it is,
messenger.
man.
I'm just saying
Just
that.
cause,
But
just
it's
cause I give
true
you all
though.
this money don't mean you gotta
That
act me a
boy
certain way,
had
bro.
I think
do
I
whatever
think
we
Just cause y'all
say.
throw me millions don't mean I'm
I
gonna act a
think
certain way.
for better terms, he's a representative of the NFL, right?
I
So
No,
understand,
he was
bro.
like what Miles said.
No, the NFL ain't telling you to act a certain way, bro. Because we see Lamar, he ain't changed up. We see a lot of these dudes that come from the trenches or whatever y'all want to say. They ain't switch up their personality or nothing. They still act the way they do.
No.
But no, I'm
What are you
saying you
talking
acting
about?
like the
Saying
NFL is
trenches, like,
telling
no
you to
one's
be
saying-
this.
no one's
Well,
talking
no,
about
I'm giving
nothing to do with
Lamar
the
as
trenches.
a. I'm giving no,
Nothing
it
talking
doesn't.
about
I'm giving
geographics
Lamar
at
as
all.
a perfect example. Just because he's in the NFL,
not a
the
perfect
NFL
example.
don't own him.
It's not.
He's still
It's far
Lamar
from perfect
Jackson at the end of the day.
It's far from a perfect example. Just because there's a lot
Far
of
from
people from
perfect
different
example.
areas that react different ways. Like,
And Marshawn Lynch is
Someone
a
come
perfect
out personal
example. Like,
character.
it's not.
way
It's
he-
when
character.
have you
Certain
seen
Exactly.
people-
Marshawn?
Marshawn
When
ain't
have you
changed
seen
who he was.
Marshawn do what
Y'all
DK
making it seem
did?
like
and
You're
got
comparing-
fined
you're
and got
comparing
fined
DK
for
to
it
For,
and
for
paid the
what? What did
price.
Marshawn get fined for? What did
does Marshawn
Marshawn get
do
fined
He
with
had
for?
it. He literally
What
he
does
recognized
Marshawn
that he
do
can
with
get
anything?
fined and literally said, "I'm gonna show up to his interviews and say I'm just here so I don't get fined." What are you talking
Thank
what
you.
is it?
Thank you. Thank you. He found better alternative. He didn't get fined for
He
pulling
didn't
a
like.
pin.
He literally was. He literally said, "I
He
hated
ain't-
this shit." He said, "I
he ain't
literally
get-
there was no better."
Look,
He ain't
the
get his
He
policy
said,
contract.
"I'm just
told
doing
the
this shit just
policy
cause."
said you
We're talking
must
about
show
DK or
up or you
Marshawn
will
Lynch?
get fined, right? Once again, we're going back to policy. The policy says you must show up to the media interviews or you will be fined. The policy doesn't say, "Oh, we got to go up to a fan and grab them and chuck them away," right? That's not within
Nobody
the
said
policy.
that.
So I'm bringing this as an example to you. So, like Marshawn, he's a perfect example, like we said, because he adjusted. Okay, I see that I'm gonna get fined for this, so I'm gonna adjust. So at the same time, we never seen Marshawn who will come up. I'm sure Marshawn got a lot of shit from a lot of fans going from Buffalo to Seattle. He's not doing that, right? So once again, it just got to be, you got to be better as an individual. And yes, DK is DK, but you got to be better as an individual because you're a representative of the NFL. If you was a representative at McDonald's and you did the same shit, you're getting fired. Like it
You
doesn't
got to be
matter.
a better example when they're not. When they're gonna find you, if you just don't. That's crazy to me. Like you got to sit there and do whatever they say. What people can just come over and tell you whatever the hell they want just
You're
because they
an
can take this money.
employee. You
That's
got to
that's
do
a,
whatever
that's a
your-
job,
your-
bro.
your-
You gotta do
How is that a hard
That's-
concept to grasp, nigga? Can you
Like,
at your
Brandon,
job right now
nah,
just
bro.
go up to a
I'm-
disrespectful person?
I'm
and
glad you
say,
said
bro?
this. I'm glad you said this, Zach, because I was just thinking about it with Brandon Ayuk. Is your employee has you do stuff that you've been doing, right? And you've been following it, right? But let's say you had a coworker that haven't been following the same policies, and you know that, but they are okay, like they don't get warned, they don't get nothing, they just get paid the same paycheck you get. You're not gonna feel a way about that?
Nope.
I'm going to HR. I'm complaining. What are you talking about?
A job's a job at the end of the day, bro. I can find another one. God gonna give me another one. When one door closed, another one's gonna
But
open,
you're
man.
not going
Like,
to feel
Every
you're
time.
not going to, so in
every time.
what I'm trying
God
to
wins. God
Every
wins
time.
every time, bro.
Every time. We're not
So
going for no
once again-
bullshit just because a fan paid a couple $100 for a dumbass
Man,
ticket.
I would
The fuck?
love to see you.
Come and say whatever.
you gonna risk 50 millions because you want to be all big and bad and shit. Like,
I'm
y'all
not
crazy,
saying
bro.
that. See, that's what you're
He
missing the
didn't go
point.
there and beat
I'm
his
not
ass.
him.
How?
I'm not.
How am I missing the
No,
point?
that's
That's
not what I'm.
y'all justifying what he did because of his fucking morals. That's not
Y'all
cool,
paint
bro.
a
At the
picture
end of
like
the
he done beat
day,
his ass. No, it's
I'm not.
He
I
didn't
know.
punch
I
him.
know.
He didn't punch
He didn't
him.
have to
Bro
go
didn't
over
have
there.
no bruises.
Didn't
He didn't have
hurt
bleeding.
him.
He didn't do nothing. All
He
did
let
was
him know
walk
he was
closer and
there.
pushed him back, man. Damn,
Like
only
he
like
didn't
place,
hurt him.
the
Well,
only
what was
he
the
place
didn't
you
You
hurt
can
him
acting
at
like
do
he
all.
killed the man.
the only
But
place
I'm
you
saying,
can
what's
do
the
that,
point of that, bro? If it's
the
gonna cost
only
you
place,
45,
It
what's the
ain't no
point?
point. He didn't try to prove no point.
Bet you that fan don't do it again.
He just
That's the
broke.
point.
I bet you he will. What? I bet
Bet you he
$100
will.
that nigga, if DK pulled up
I
to
bet
Detroit, he
you
gonna be
won't.
like, "What's good, DeKalen? Give me another 40 mil, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. You gonna
the
do the
only
same
He ain't getting
shit."
places
40. He ain't
the
getting
only
40
places
million.
you can do that to a customer is professional sports and not get fired. Sorry, the only place you can do that to a customer
Thank you.
and not get fired is professional sports and Waffle House.
Thank you.
Waffle
That's
If you
House.
that's
if
that's our point though. Like you can't just go on the every day doing this. Like that's not okay. And I don't
That's
like
what
I s- and
fans do,
that's
bro.
my point. And that's the problem with the whole sports thing in general. Like I don't
And
I like I said I didn't look into this situation that deep,
honest
but I'm saying
question,
I have seen other situations where people fans have
spending
taken stuff
40
too
minutes
far.
on DK was not on my bingo
honest
card,
question.
boy.
It's
Man,
a good topic.
It is it's a hot topic
y'all,
right now.
I've heard a lot of praise for the black hole out in Oakland, and I'm sure they've said a lot crazier shit
Okay.
than a man's government name, bro. And
It's
y'all
got nothing to
love
do with
that
this.
shit. No, I'm
Bro,
saying
nothing to do with nothing. Just
we talk what how we talking about crazy
we
fans.
citing
I've
sources
heard a
and y'all
lot.
didn't write about this shit in the paper. That's what it is, bro.
What
Y'all playing a
sources
bunch
you?
of
What
But if you
sources you
y'all,
cite?
if you
y'all
want to
filling up
bring
the
What
reference
source did
columns for
what
nothing.
what proof did you bring that DK was called an N-word or anything like that to justify his actions?
No,
I
I'm
said-
talking about you guys bring up other people and how he should react. Like y'all brought Marshawn Lynch, you just brought up somebody else.
We
Like,
tried
brought
bringing
it
up
up.
just
Yeah.
DK, but that didn't work. So we got to bring other examples in the.
who brought up other people?
I'm just
I said we
saying,
tried just bringing up DK situation, but y'all trying to validate
I'm sure
just
people
his government
call
name
worse.
wasn't enough. So we have to bring in other examples. Sorry.
So y'all,
So let me-
If you can't
end the
pinpoint in
conversation.
if you can't pinpoint in life what situations is working and what's not, then that's just on you, bro. And at the end of the day, he lost 45 million, and it is what it is. If DeAndre say he don't care about it because he know him, then he don't give a fuck about 45 million dollars. It is what it is, bro. But that
So
is
I'm
just
not-
He's
me.
wait,
saying
wait.
that, though.
Let me just ask this. I'm not up to speed with the whole DK thing. Honestly, I seen it happen, but the fan basically said his government name and he went up to him and started tripping. That's what happened.
That's what they believe.
Is that
What do you believe, Snoop? What do you think was said, bro?
Yeah, give us the rundown.
Yeah.
I'm just
What was
curious.
said?
What
What was said and what's the proof?
I feel like, yeah, see, I seen the video where he said that, and he got up, walked down, DK started walking over there, and pulled him closer. I feel like when he pulled him closer, that's when the exchange was said.
So he's
That's what he
already
said that
committed the act that got him suspended before the words was even said.
We don't know what happened before then.
You just
We
clearly
just
said
got,
you've seen the video.
we got I'm talking about before then, before the whole incident of him walking over there. We don't know what bro was saying. We don't know what
It's
happened.
on.
We don't.
It's on video.
I'm gonna tell you what he said.
No, I'm talking about
Offline.
before the video. Before the video, even when he was in Seattle and Detroit, we don't know what that. When he says his government name, we don't know his true intentions by that. But DK might know that. There's a deeper rooted to everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't just go off. Oh, ESPN said he's gonna say a name. We got a little fan clip. We don't know the deeper. We only got the tip of the iceberg, bro. We don't know what's under there, bro. And that's all I'm
I
saying.
honestly think
And I'm
about
saying
that.
to the point where I understand what DK did was 100% wrong. Anybody job, you get fired. But I understand humans, you know what I'm saying? And people got breaking points, which I keep on emphasizing. Like, man, he got to a point where and then I can't react the way bruh or bruh or bruh top or how, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care at the end of the day. In this moment right now, I don't care. And I'm gonna come talk to bruh. And like I said, he could have really did him dirty, but he didn't. He just pulled him closer and pushed him back. But you know how the NFL do? They're gonna paint the picture. Large black man, hella aggressive, this, that, and the third. Let's take his money. That's where it's hit him where it hurt. Let's take his money. Man, fuck that money, bro.
And-
I don't give a fuck about that money.
See, I don't even know.
And then
where
to
that
add to
narrative's
all
coming
that,
from,
like
bro,
to all
that's
to,
crazy.
to add to all that, it's an emotional
I'm gonna peel
game
it too, 'cause
regardless.
I could have really did him wrong. I'm gonna peel it.
They sit there and hype the players up to be emotional all day to go kill somebody, and then get mad when they they're trained to do that. They're bred to do that from birth.
They ruin these people. They ruin these people.
To be fair, I
Okay,
always
well,
thought
let's
DK was a crash out though.
let's not act like this shit
he had
is.
those
Why is he a
They,
crash out though?
this is what they signed up for. Let's not forget this aspect. These
Kinda in
niggas
Seattle,
signed the
he
dotted
looked a little
line to
crazy.
do this shit that y'all saying the NFL is making them do. Like the NFL ain't making nobody do anything unless you sign that dotted line. If you're gonna take $100 million from them, they expect a certain level of professionalism to stay away from the fans. That's just, it is what it is at the end of the day. If you can't hold yourself to that standard, don't sign the contract. Don't play. What are we talking about? That's with anything, bro. If you get a job and they say this is our guidelines, you can't do this, that, and that. That is on you. You signed it. You decided this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, give me the money. I won't do that. You do that. Okay, give me that money back. Like there's no
So he never
way to
gonna play.
justify it.
He never gonna play it down ever again. Like he done. He
If
fired.
you can't follow the rules that they give you, bro, no. And that just goes with anything in
Is he
life, bro.
fired?
Do
I
not do
guarantee
anything.
the Niners will
fired.
sign that man.
No, I didn't.
I
Bro,
guarantee the Raiders will sign that man.
After them
Yeah,
with
they gonna
Raiders
put
on you,
they-
they definitely not signing.
The
They gonna
Raiders
put
and
the
Niners.
same, they gonna put the same
Who?
clause. They gonna put
Who not
they gonna
signing?
put the same clause in his contract going for him, bro. You get suspended for doing anything detrimental, we taking that money back. It's as simple as that, bro. And if you can't uphold to your end of the bargain, don't sign the contract. Find a contract, find a team that won't put that in your clause at the end of the day, and go from there. But I guarantee you, not a lot of teams is going to do that, especially with this incident. Because this is what you did. You could have avoided this, but you did it. And that's all I'm saying, bro. It was dumb. Shouldn't have done
Exactly. He did it and it's done, and it is
it.
what
Oh,
it is.
I said dumb. It is dumb, but it was dumb. Like there's no reason to do that, bro. I'm sorry.
In your perspective, I feel like in a lot of people's perspective, it was done. Like I said, we
You
don't know.
don't you don't think it was? Yeah, all right, we on to the next topic, man. The SEC
I'm gonna say,
fucking
you already know how I
trash.
feel.
I try to tell niggas about the SEC.
He gave you his
bro.
perspective.
Texas A&M, bro, let Miami walk into their crib like we all thought. I called it. I said it was gonna happen, and they got them out, bro. I told y'all stop piping up these SEC teams when they play each other, cause they all fucking trash. Florida, look at Texas A&M schedule, bro. Played nothing but garbage teams all year, but we hyped them up to be the fucking god of the SEC. Wiped them out at home, bro. I tried to tell y'all, SEC ain't shit.
Who
Since we
called
moved
Texas
to
A&M the
topics,
god
bro.
of the SEC?
Man, everybody. They was number 3 in the country, bro. Trash ass niggas.
Everybody ain't say that.
Don't-
I
That
will
was
say
that was
this.
I tried to tell y'all about the SEC, man. When they hyped them up in the preseason, oh, they beat this ranked team, they beat that ranked team, like Florida,
Let's
South
not
Carolina.
act like
We
Miami
seen-
did something crazy though. Let's
Exactly,
not act
they
like
didn't,
Miami-
and
that
they
was the
still
best
knocked
game.
off Texas A&M, bro. We was
That was a
hyping
good
them
defensive
motherfuckers up all
game.
year, bro.
That was
You're
a
not
good
supposed to
defensive
You're
game.
not supposed to let a team that didn't even make their conference championship come in your crib and wipe you out like that, bro.
They
Big
have a
bad
quarterback that's
SEC.
been playing football for like 10 years, bro.
don't
Hell
matter.
yeah, you're supposed to
don't
win that
matter.
shit. What you
It
mean?
don't matter,
Bro, like-
not apparently to what I've been
Come on
hearing
now.
about the SEC, the gauntlet that they've been through all year.
Hey,
You let
I
an
think one
ACC
thing
team
with-
wipe you off, bro. Come get the fuck out of here, man. I try
Hey,
to tell
one thing
you.
with sports, right? Upsets do happen. So hey, you
yeah,
get
right,
upset
right.
from now,
Right.
here and now, right? Virginia was the #1 seed as the basketball March Madness. They got upset by a school we never heard of before.
Keep deflecting.
Upsets
keep
happen.
deflecting about that
So-
trash ass conference, man. It's all right.
I'm sorry. You
It's
want
all
me-
right. It's all right.
Trash is crazy.
You want me to hype
Trash
up Purdue,
ass.
Rutgers?
The SEC conference
sorry
ain't no
that you
different
want
from
me to
any
hype
other
them up.
conference in this fucking in college football, bro. They have some heavy hitters, and then they got a bunch of mid at the bottom, bro. But we want to act
What,
like
for
the
Pat-
mid at the bottom is the best fucking mid of all of college football. Like
So what's gonna happen if
Florida.
Cal play
You're
an
going off
SEC
a
team
3-year
today?
basis.
See,
Probably,
that's
what,
the
3
thing.
years?
Cal played Auburn and beat them before, bro. Like we've seen this happen before, bro. And my problem
No,
is
today.
like,
If Cal play Auburn today, they beat
I
Auburn.
don't
today.
know. I don't know.
So,
Who knows,
let-
bro?
Question for you.
But that's the
If-
hypothetical shit that people do about the SEC. Oh, Arkansas could go and beat any of these teams. Florida could go beat any of these teams in any other conference, and it's just not true. Like I said, it's very top heavy, but that bottom half is not what y'all make it out to seem or make it to be, bro. It's not, and we see that.
So,
I don't. Well,
Every-
personally,
what if
I'm not
Bama
talking about the
loses
bottom
to
half.
Indiana.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
What if Bama
The
loses to, I mean, what if Bama beats
You talking
Indiana?
about Rutgers and Vanderbilt?
I'm not gonna do no what if, bro. I want to see the result this weekend, bro.
That's
We're
what
gonna
we
talk
do,
about
though.
it
We talk about
afterward,
what
bro.
ifs. That's what we do.
I don't think they are.
Let's
I
not
don't think
deflect
they
on the
are.
what if, because if it happens,
We don't even acknowledge the shit that happened. So why am I gonna talk about it? What if?
so what we acknowledge if we're not going to acknowledge what happened.
The SEC is trash. That's what I'm acknowledging.
I don't even acknowledge this.
The same
We're
teams.
not acknowledging
like I
anything
said,
at this point.
I said it. I
It's
acknowledge
just
it.
mad.
At the end of the day, it was a defensive battle between Miami and Texas A&M. Miami did a great job with finishing the job. Upsets do happen. It's part of sports. But it's still no doubt that the SEC is the hardest conference. That's no doubt about it. I'm sorry that you want me to hype up Rutgers, Purdue, all these other teams.
So you could do that. You could do that for teams like Florida in the beginning of the season and Arkansas, but we can't do that for the other teams that like Rutgers and shit.
Team. I'm talking about the Florida Gators.
You keep
We're
saying
talking-
Florida,
you
Arkansas.
mentioning teams
Nobody
that-
You
cares
talking about the
about
Florida
that.
Gators?
Well, okay, let's talk about Florida.
Like, nobody
ass.
cares about.
Florida ass.
No, let's talk
Mizzou
about Bama
ass.
and Georgia.
Tennessee ass.
Mizzou's not
Let's
ass,
talk about the
but-
good teams.
Mizzou is ass, bro. Let's be
They're-
real, bro.
Okay.
Just because they record ad don't mean they ain't got no professional players on that roster right now.
See, that's a completely different story. Auburn ass, man.
Mizzou record though.
Auburn's ass.
Auburn's
What did
undefeated
Mizzou-
non-conference.
8-4.
Non-conference. Okay, good job.
What we
Who'd
talking
they
about?
play?
Non-conference.
Who'd
That
they-
is outside the SEC.
So
Everybody else outside the
So-
SEC.
so-
Well, now
Let's
they went
go.
up in the
Let's
non-conference. You
go.
don't wanna
Let's
talk
go.
about non-conference.
Did Auburn play Florida and then they lose to Florida?
I don't know. I don't know the schedule. All I know is Wisconsin's best
What was the score, Aaron?
opponent was Alabama.
I'm asking. I was asking y'all.
Michigan's best opponent was Oklahoma.
That's what you think.
That's all I'm saying.
Their best opponent was Ohio State.
Michigan's best
Their best
opponent
opponent
was
was
Oklahoma.
Ohio State.
Ohio
You
State.
saying Oklahoma's better than Ohio State?
Michigan's
that's
best
crazy. We're not
opponent
doing
was
that.
Oklahoma.
Look, see, exactly. This that SEC.
We're not doing
I'm
that.
trying to tell you, bro. I'm
We're not
trying to
doing
hype
that.
up this shit, bro.
All right, you might have won the battle, but all right, let's do this. Michigan's second best opponent was Oklahoma. So if you got a full schedule of Big Ten teams, why is the only SEC
Where
team
is
that you
Auburn
play?
weak ass niggas?
It's the second
bro?
best team you
God
play.
damn. Weak ass niggas. Let me look at their schedule.
Because
bro.
Nebraska not fucking with anybody.
Yeah, so they
Penn
beat
State
Mercer.
clearly was
Congratulations. They beat
We
Ball
hyped
State.
up Penn State at the beginning of the year. You want
No,
to
I'm naming off Auburn's schedule. Because you said they went undefeated, right? So let's congratulate them for
Yeah.
beating Ball State, University of South Alabama. Holy shit, dogfight, good shit
Baylor.
right there.
Baylor.
Congrats.
South
bro.
Alabama's not
The
that bad.
bottom
We're
of
not
the
going. We're not
bottom
going
Hey,
to
but
argue.
everybody had the similar non-conference, but let's diminish the SEC because it's the SEC.
Yeah.
When the SEC plays,
I'm not
the
trying to
FCS
diminish
school,
them. That's
and
the problem.
when the
I
SEC
never tried to
when the
diminish
SEC
them.
plays
I
the
just
FCS
put out the
schools,
obvious that they're very top heavy, like almost every other conference. Everybody's trying to tell me that the bottom half can compete with other teams, and
As
that's
a
just not the
collective, it's
case,
better.
bro.
Nobody's
as
trying
a
to say
collective,
that.
it's better.
He just said it, Zach. What are you talking about? And I had to watch the bottom half lose to teams like University of South Florida.
As a collective is better, is it not?
No,
Talent
it's the
wise,
same as everybody else, bro.
No, it's better.
It's
not.
all this.
It's not.
If you think it's better, I can't persuade you.
Ohio
That's
State,
always your
Oregon,
thought.
and Indiana.
That's 3 teams.
That's the only ones.
That's 3 teams, bro.
That's
It's
the
the
one.
only
how
ones.
many
Nobody
teams
else is a
made
threat.
There's other teams in there that have
how many
A+
SEC
wins. Like we
So
talking
who
about,
else should we
bro.
acknowledge?
They got A+
Hey,
wins just like the
Texas
bottom
A&M
half
You're
of
right.
the SEC, bro.
Who
Texas
who
A&M
else?
is
Who else?
mid. Texas A&M is mid.
Who
but
else
they
should we
beat Notre
acknowledge
Dame.
then? Enlighten
All
us.
right,
hold
who
on.
else
Texas
Who
A&M
should be a
is
part of that conversation with those top 3?
Bro,
Besides Ohio State.
Indiana 13-0,
Alright, sure.
Ohio State 12-1,
I
Ducks
said
12-1, USC 9-3, Michigan 9-3, Iowa 8-4, Washington 8-4.
Whoa. Iowa.
But we talking about
Stop
the other.
that.
We talking.
Well, stop.
But Auburn, we're like, yeah, Auburn at 5-7.
Nobody said
No, we're not doing
that.
that.
Hey, you said Auburn.
5-7.
Nobody.
You said
I said they
Auburn.
were
We
not
never
the-
said them.
They're in the
I said
bottom
they
half,
were
and that's what I'm
not
saying,
conference
bro.
All I said was
That shit stopped
non-conference
that
game. You're
order.
talking about non-conference opponent.
I'm
We're
just talking
only
about, bro. We're hyping up the bottom half of the SEC. That's all I'm saying. They don't
So,
need hype.
hold
They're
on,
not
hold on.
like that.
So is A&M bottom half?
No, but they played nothing but bottom half teams.
Notre Dame's a bottom half team. Notre Dame's a bottom half team.
Notre Dame, they don't have bottom half of what? Bottom half of what conference though? What are we talking about? They don't have a conference.
They played Notre Dame. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Notre Dame's a bottom half team. They was on the schedule. Let's talk about the things that happened.
We want to talk about the teams on Texas A&M schedule. Let's pull it up, bro.
Notre Dame. Let's start with Notre Dame. Let's start with Notre Dame.
Okay, cool. Notre Dame, good team. They beat them. One game. Good job. What else?
Okay, start with Ohio State.
No. How we gonna go? How you that quick?
No.
Just one and done. Just one and done with Texas A&M. We one and done with Texas A&M and on to the next. That's what we doing, bro. That's what we do because you know that schedule ass, nigga.
No,
you know that shit ass. That's why you only want to name one team, bro.
All right, go.
No, you go. You knew it. You brought up Notre Dame. Let's go.
Okay.
I thought you had this shit right in front of you.
Ohio State, who they play?
You thought you was looking stuff up.
I'm not looking at nothing.
I'm looking shit up.
I'm talking about Aaron. He switched that up real quick.
We debating, so I'm gonna bring this. What I do in debates. That's what y'all problem be. Y'all just be going off. I gotta see the shit. So you want?
No, you said you was gonna bring it up. You said what did you bring?
I'm bringing it up right now.
DK video.
Is it?
That's what you talking about.
We don't talk shit about Ohio State in conference schedule, but we
because look, if I say an opponent, if I say Ohio State opponent, you're gonna be like,
go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Regardless of their rank.
Go. I'm letting you go.
Illinois. Exactly. My point. They rank 17, but we don't.
I was letting you. What are you talking about? Just go. What's your point? What point did you make?
Michigan was 15 when they played.
You didn't make a point. You just said Illinois.
No, I seen your face. You know what I'm saying? So Illinois, that's nobody.
Did Michigan finish as the Michigan?
I didn't say that's nobody. I don't know anything about it. What's their good win? What good win have they had?
They're ranked 17.
What good win have they had?
That's nothing. So I gotta look at
their best win is against USC. They beat USC 34-32.
Look, they don't say USC ain't shit.
Like you, so that goes your Auburn argument where they didn't play nobody.
No, that's for Illinois.
All
Illinois
I said was
beat
Auburn
USC.
is not good. They're bottom half team, and we gotta stop hyping these bottom half teams. The hypothetical situation of like, oh, but if you put them in the ACC, they'd be the best team in the ACC. Like, just to hype up bottom half teams in the SEC. I don't like that, bro. That's all I'm saying. They're not kings of shit. They're very top heavy. Like
I don't think nobody thinks SEC
like every
Auburn.
every other conference is top heavy in America, bro. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
Vanderbilt's a bottom half team. And
I wouldn't say every conference is top heavy when every team in the conference in the SEC lost this year. Like, there was no game you could go into and be like, oh, they definitely win. In other conferences,
so like teams like Kentucky, Florida, like Kentucky losing outside of their conference. So there go that argument. They just lost 41-0 to Louisville. Trash. Let's see. Florida lost outside of their conference. Who else lost outside of their conference, bro? South Carolina just did. I don't know how much stock you want to put into that, but let's see. Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie. That last 5 teams of the Big Ten is absolute trash, bro. They not beating it. I would say Mississippi State, bro.
Please find me.
Look at the bottom 5 of every conference.
That's what I'm saying. Please find me a clip where I said the whole Big Ten was nice, bro. I literally just said
the bottom half of the SEC.
It's top heavy,
but
so
that's what I'm saying.
Kentucky,
the bottom half of the SEC
Kentucky,
is still better
like
than
Kentucky,
a lot of these
Florida,
conferences.
Auburn, SC, Arkansas, Mississippi State, man.
They're not good.
But
Mississippi State's probably the only one. Other ones are household names.
See, and here we go. Right. Bring out the hypotheticals. Compare them to the ACC or some other shit. It's all niggas do with the SEC, bro. We just watched the SEC team lose to a group of 5, bro, in they crib. Like, what we talking about, man?
Group of 5.
It goes 1, 2, 5.
Hey, like I said, upsets happen.
As
a collective, SEC
but
is
if a Big Ten team did, they all be like, see, Big Ten trash. But now SEC happen SEC. Oh, upsets happen.
Hey, it
happen every now and then.
They still made it to the CFP championship, right? They lost to NIU. I'm saying
So
upsets
what-
happen. That's my point.
They do, but if any other team, like if a Big Ten team lost to a Mountain West or whatever American Athletic, y'all not saying that, bro. Y'all just gonna be like, see, they trash. Stop
Bro,
trying to
you
compare
did the same
them.
thing when Notre Dame lost to NIU. You said
Where?
Notre
Find
Dame.
the text.
Everybody does
Find the
this, right?
text. Find the text where I said something about
Bro, when they lost to NIU,
that 2 years ago.
you said pack it up. Did you not?
Yeah, I thought they shouldn't have made it.
Thank you. So everybody does that.
Well, we're but like if the big bad SEC do it, it's upsets. Like you wasn't
That was
giving
a
that
bad
grace to
law.
you wasn't
But-
giving that grace to Notre Dame, bro. Or to
Who
Florida.
Wait, so-
Y'all not giving
grace?
y'all don't
Nobody
give that grace to SEC teams. Like if they lose, it's just an upset. But if Notre Dame,
who gave
they
Florida
trash,
that grace?
da-da-da-da-da.
Who gave Florida that
I'm
grace?
not giving it to them right now because clearly y'all saying a bottom half team is better than anybody else. I don't see any other group Power
of all,
Five losing to a group of
I
five
didn't
right
say
now,
that.
bro.
I'll stand on that. Florida's like worst loss was to USF, and that's
That's
it.
bad.
But,
That's bad. That's
That's a ranked
bad.
team. That's a
but
ranked
That's
team.
bad.
majority of that's it.
Oh, it's a ranked team now. All right. James Madison ranked 2. That group 5 trash. Like,
I mean, if you look at like Michigan or Wisconsin or like Rutgers, all their schedules, bro, their losses are like poo. They're like poo butter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, let's look at it. Let's look at this, bro. Minnesota beat them, bro. They lost to like who else they lose to? They got dog walked by Oregon. They lost to Illinois. Who else? Penn State, who's 3-6. They lost to them. Like, it's just
Bama
not pretty,
lost to
bro.
Florida State.
They did. Florida State
Upsets happen.
punched them in the mouth.
Florida State, the worst team in the ACC. But upsets
Upsets
happen.
happen.
But if
Look at
anybody,
them.
and if it, but they can still hold their prestige as a bottom half team. Not
Yeah, 'cause
Alabama,
you beat-
but not
beat teams like
not Alabama.
Georgia.
I'm not talking about Alabama, but I'm just saying a bottom half SEC team lose to a group of 5, and all of a sudden it's just upsets happen, but they're still prestigious over everybody else though. Like I don't like that, bro. That's exactly what y'all saying. We can't keep doing that with the SEC, man. We just gotta take it for what it is. The bottom half is just ass, bro. It is what it is, and that's
I don't
okay.
think it's the bottom half though. It's not.
That's
half.
you. That's me. You got your opinion.
Now,
I
it
got
could be
mine. At the
bottom
end of the
5,
day.
but that's not half of the conference.
It's not.
All right.
Y'all seen that? Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith said they a better duo than Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. What y'all think about that? That
They
Big
nice.
Ten SEC.
No.
That's
They
all it
nice.
always happens.
They nice.
But
They
better?
have more rings, probably.
It's not what he asked you.
I said, are they a better? They said they are a better duo than Jamar.
That's
and
not what he asked
I mean,
Justin.
if they had a quarterback to Joe Burrow's caliber at the time, maybe. But Julian saying his first year.
Julian saying the Heisman candidate.
I was gonna say he's a king.
I don't think it's
not-
close.
And I'm gonna just keep it a buck. That's really not saying a lot in this landscape of the Heisman finalists that we had this year. And if I'm just being honest with you, you don't think so, Zach?
Easy was a top 10, top 5 quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, but
Top
like
3.
Joe Burrow is
Right.
throwing for 5,000 yards and 60 tugs. Like this man.
Joe Burrow just had to throw the ball up, and those guys are gonna make it work.
That's what I'm saying. We clearly seen that in the
LSU
beginning
teams
of the
ever.
season. We clearly seen in the beginning of the season that Julian Sain did not have that leeway that Joe Burrow had because it's his first time playing college football. They trying to ease him into that. Joe Burrow came out the gate slinging that bitch, and it is what it is. Maybe Julian Sain is on that next year after a year of proving himself, but that's all I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to knock him for finishing in the Heisman or nothing like that. I'm just saying Joe is
I'm out there.
fourth year senior, comparing him to a sophomore. Obviously, the play's just gonna be a little different. But that being said, bro, I'll take Jamar and Justin Jefferson. But
All right. He was getting a little sidetracked. We got to the point.
Jeremiah Smith, both of them, though.
No,
You ain't like
God,
that.
no.
We're gonna keep on doing this.
Jeremiah came into college getting 1,500.
I seen
I
some
cannot
crazy
say
stuff.
Jeremiah Smith is going to be better than any of them until I see him in the NFL.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jeremiah ain't touching JJ.
It's tough to say.
111
It's too early.
catches, bro. 111 catches, 18 touchdowns, 1,500 yards, bro. That's Justin Jefferson in his final season at LSU, bro.
That
He ain't
sound
touching
like-
that ever.
I almost sound like Jeremiah Smith true freshman year. That nigga had 1,300 with 15 tugs, with 40 less catches. Imagine if he
Yeah,
had
maybe.
111.
Maybe.
I was in the
Maybe so.
landscape where Leonard Fournette was supposed to be the next Jim Brown, and people would call Leonard Fournette better than all these running backs. I got to see him in the
Jim
league.
Brown.
I'm not saying he's not going to be. I'm not saying he's not going to be better than him.
That's a crazy bull.
That's a crazy.
I thought we just talking. I thought we just talking strictly college though. I'm not bringing up NFL right now.
Oh,
I'm just talking strictly
Jamar's the
college.
best out of them. It's no question when it comes to strictly college. That's no question.
Yeah, that's crazy numbers.
That's no question.
Bro,
Carnell Tate, he ain't even.
The only
He shouldn't
person
even have said
competing with Jamar out of the last
I mean, what do you want him to say? What you want him to say though? Like, yeah, they better.
He
than
gave that
come
look
on,
like don't say nothing for real on that, but on that interview, he was like, please don't say that. He didn't want to co-sign it, but he had to. Respect.
The only person fucking with Jamar in the
Helmet,
last
bro,
couple
like-
years in college is Devontae Smith.
bro, man. If Jeremiah get 100 catches, I guarantee you that he could touch 2,000 receiving easily. And that's Wick getting double teamed and bracketed the whole game. He liked that.
No, he's like that for sure, but he ain't better than Jamar at LSU. He could be next year.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm saying though, we gonna see Julian Sand gets another year under his belt, that year of experience. Jeremiah got one more year in college. He might make some shape.
Well, since we're on a big wide receiver tick right now, right? Who all in their prime? Who are you cutting? You got. I'm not gonna say Jerry Rice. None of us watch Jerry Rice. You got.
Never cut him.
Not in his prime. Calvin Johnson, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Julio Jones.
Julio.
Gotta cut Julio.
All in their yeah, Julio gotta go.
All right, take out Julio. Larry Fitzgerald.
Bye,
Cut
Larry.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Take out just those three then. Calvin Johnson, Moss, T.O. Who you cutting?
Calvin.
Bye, T.O.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, T.O.
Never.
gone, bro.
Mm-mm.
Bye, T.O.
Mm-mm. No, sir. Can't do
And
that.
Julio over.
Yes. Bye, Julio. It's not. I don't even have to think about that one. Bye,
We're
Felicia.
gonna leave Julio out.
Give me T.O., man.
Take T.O. out on that.
T.O. gone.
Mm-mm.
Bye, T.O.
So
Bye,
you getting
Terrell.
T.O. Who you cutting?
I'm cutting Calvin.
You cutting the better version of him. That's
Niggas-
literally the
niggas
upgraded
forget.
version of T.O.
Niggas forget who T.O. was, bro. That man give you 150. What he do in the Super Bowl? No,
Niggas
broken
forget
leg,
who
bro.
Megatron was.
No, I ain't forget. But I know what
Megatron
T.
was.
In-
I know
in
what T. I
Detroit,
know what
bro.
T. I know what
Was
T.
unbelievable.
I know what T.O. did on a
Fact.
broken leg in the Super Bowl, bro.
You playing devil's advocate. You're a funny guy, brother. So we know better than that.
How?
You know damn well you're taking Calvin Johnson.
I just told
If
you
you're
who I
starting
was
a
cutting.
franchise, you're not going to take Calvin Johnson?
No, he was Terrell.
Well, that's not the question.
Oh, fuck
That's not
that.
the question. We're talking about a career right now.
I mean,
We
if
talking
you
about-
keeping him, that's what I'm saying. If you going to keep him.
Would y'all,
Yeah.
Career franchise.
would,
That's
would
two
y'all
completely
take
questions.
y'all take Antonio Brown or Terrell Owens?
AB. All right. AB.
AB.
That's
AB
tough.
top 5.
AB is for sure top five.
I'm taking
top
But
Yeah,
AB
hey.
on that football
Antonio
field,
Brown.
So
Tony-
are you taking
Tony
AB over Calvin Johnson?
I think I've said this.
God,
I think I've
no,
I think
bro.
I've said this in the group before.
Fuck
When
no.
we had something similar. I said I'd take AB. I think we actually got in a big debate about this, and I said I'd take AB over Calvin for sure. You couldn't just
I'm a
the way you
Steelers
say you
fan.
can't guard Calvin. AB could not be guarded as well, bro. Like it's really pick your poison. Neither
Calvin
could
can't
you
be
know
guarded.
AB was no one could touch this man, bro. No one could touch this man.
Yeah, Cam. Jason Verrett from Fairfield,
And I'm sure
California.
Calvin has
Lock
been
that man
locked
up.
before too.
It
Lock
took
that
3
man
DBs
up.
to lock Calvin up, bro. Like it's not. You're not locking him up 1-on-1. Not like
So
that.
are y'all taking
You're not locking up AB 1-on-1 either. You may
For
get
those-
one. You may get one. Just
I
like
know
someone
that.
got one on Calvin.
for those taking are cutting TO? Are any of y'all taking Calvin over Randy?
I'll take Calvin.
I would hope not.
Nah,
I'll take Calvin.
you can't take
Nah,
Calvin
you
over
can't.
Randy.
You
You can't take Calvin over Randy,
I
bro.
would hope
You
not.
can't, bro. You can't, man.
Miles
I
said
got
you got to
you.
explain that, bro. I mean, you don't have to.
I just feel-
it's pretty simple because you 6'4".
I love Randy. 6, bro. Is he really
6'6",
even 6'5"? He might be
nice.
6'7", bro. He might be 6.
You just wanted to do that.
I'll tell you what Randy got that no one got, not even Jerry, bro. Randy got this extra gear, this 6th gear. When that ball is close to coming down and he creates that little bit of separation in that gap, he wins every single time. And that puts him over the #1 receiver all time, bro.
But Randy got that, but Jerry got 40 years old, 1,000-yard season.
That's why Jerry not in this
Yeah,
conversation.
no.
I'm like,
That's why
that is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. For real.
Yeah, nah. Randy. I changed my perspective on him. He definitely goated. He the goat. But
Randy a 1B. I wouldn't call him 2. He a 1B.
Y'all want another
Shit.
one, bro?
Sure.
I got a little something. It's one of those. Where would you rank this player? And we gonna go Danian Thomason, bro, the running back, obviously from the Chargers. And so my level 1 should be pretty simple. We got Travis Etienne.
Yeah, come on, he's better.
Got to start it off simple. Level 2, DeAndre Swift.
Yes, he's better.
Come on.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Next,
Level 3, Devon A-Chain.
next,
Level 4, Jahmyr Gibbs.
next.
Popping.
Level 5, CMC.
I'll take LT. LT will be the best in today's game. Like in today's
I
game,
agree with you. I agree.
it's kind of how like in the NBA, they said if he played in today's game, like he will go stupid in today's game, like crazy. Put him in Miami's offense. Oh my god, bro.
He would throw more passes than Tua.
Yeah. LT for sure. man.
LT was him. He was him.
And he threw the ball. Don't forget that.
And he could pass.
Y'all talk about the that Sunday night game? Y'all talking about that already?
Next
Nah,
Sunday?
go ahead and talk about it.
Nah, this
no
Sunday.
Sunday.
This previous Sunday,
He
brother.
said next Sunday.
Nah, we ain't worried about next Sunday. We worried about
Hey,
what happened?
Chicago.
Who'd y'all play?
Man, we played the
Oh,
Baltimore
the
Ravens,
Ravens.
brother.
With Tyler Huntley.
Lamar Jackson.
With Lamar Jackson. And Tyler Huntley had to come in and try to clean up. We couldn't get the job done. Actually, no, he was doing a good job.
Good old Zay
We're doing a good
Flowers,
job.
man. He gonna fumble every time when you need it the most.
He has more fumbles than touchdowns.
I lost my
That's
fantasy.
crazy.
And he made the Pro Bowl.
That's crazy.
He made the Pro Bowl this year?
Yeah.
3 fumbles, 2
Oh.
touchdowns all season. That just
So
shows.
was
I
the
will
AFC
say-
receivers ass?
That's what I'm
AFC's
saying,
so
bro.
down bad for receivers.
Yeah,
Who was
I ain't
it?
gonna
It
hold
was
you. It's rough.
Jamar.
Damn, I hope Diggs made it. Diggs didn't need to be.
Nah,
one.
he didn't make it.
I'll look it up for y'all.
Golly.
I will say though, Diggs did go crazy at the crib though. Nine catches, 138 yards. That's definitely something to hang your hat on. And speaking of Zay Flowers, he did look nice.
Jamar,
He did look
Nico,
nice.
Zay Flowers, and Portland Sutton.
Oh, yeah,
Ugh.
they threw
Oh,
Portland in.
my
Yeah,
God.
bro. That conference down bad. They got to get Portland. Something. I like Portland, but if he top 4 in that conference, it's bad.
Sounds like a
I'm trying
trade
to
is
think
going to
who else
happen.
is up there. because Brian Thomas was supposed to be in the conversation, but didn't work out.
That
I
dude is
feel
a
like
bum.
Michael
It did.
Pittman didn't
It
do
did.
enough.
Hell
I
no.
guess not.
Apparently not.
BTJ is a bum.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you go through it, you got the Broncos. They got Cortland Sutton, Patriots, Diggs, Jags. I mean, shit. They best receiver looking like Buddy they just traded for, Jacoby Myers. Steelers was supposed to be DK. No. Chargers, receiver by committee right there. Same with the Bills, Texans, Nico, Colts got Michael. Chiefs ain't got nobody. Dolphins supposed to have Jalen Waddle.
if
They
Rasheed
had
would have played the
Tyreek.
whole season, he'd probably be in there.
Jets should have had Garrett Wilson. He was out. Titans ain't got nobody. Browns don't got nobody. Raiders don't
Tyreek would
got
have made it
nobody.
if he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, AFC is down
Hey,
tremendously
you
bad.
know who's starting to rejuvenate his career a little bit? Traylon Burks. Like he's been making some plays.
That is
He was even what you call it? Who they play? The Eagles just
yeah.
recently.
Traylon
Like
Burks.
he trying to
Traylon
redeem.
Burks.
Isn't he on any? Where is he at? New York?
No,
He in
Washington.
Washington.
Oh shit! I'm
Yeah,
asleep.
that was probably
Okay.
one of the biggest. That was you look back at that trade, man. They some idiots for that shit. Giving up AJ Brown for who you thought was about to be AJ Brown. That man has 2 touchdowns in his entire career.
Kind of going back to that. Going back to that Baltimore. The reason I brought them up though is because Jim Harbaugh, bro, or John Harbaugh, excuse me. After this season, bro, is he on the hot seat? After this, they was Super Bowl favorites coming into the season. Like it's only right. You got to have that conversation.
I think the media is
Like a big
forcing it.
letdown.
He's had some questionable decision making just recently with y'all with the whole Derrick Henry not touching the ball damn near the entire fourth quarter, and that was your best player, and then your quarterback go out and he don't get another carry. So I think it's justified. I don't think they should because grass ain't greener, but I just think it's kind of like a fatigue thing. I think the Steelers were seeing that with Mike Tomlin, where they had those questions like, should they fire Mike? Guy been tenured so long, you make one mistake, people get tired of it. Some people just want to see a change, especially when they see all these young OCs and DCs getting a chance, like Mike McDonald and Liam Cohen changing their programs around. Other teams might want that. You know, Harbaugh is one of the older guys in our league, so I think the hot seat stuff is justified, but I wouldn't get up off him just because.
Some would say Mike McDonald should have that job. Should
Johnny,
have that job at
Yeah,
Baltimore.
he
I got a
needs
question.
to do better in terms of his staff. Like, obviously lost his DC. I don't think he has a good DC right now, and I don't think his OC uh, aligns with his philosophy of how they should be playing on offense. Like, I think Todd Monken gets too pass happy sometimes. You don't have a quarterback who can do that, and you have Derrick Henry a running back. There's sometimes where they stop running the ball and things happen, right? So I think he needs to kind of restructure his staff, maybe clean house that way, and then he'll be fine. He shouldn't be on the hot seat though. They'll be fine.
I wouldn't say Derrick Henry didn't get the ball because of that fumble, and he's been known to be having fumble issues. But like, I guess in that case, Johnny, I want to go towards you. Like, if you're in a situation where it's like this man been dropping the pill so damn long, like he kind of pulled a move where it was Coach Coach Boone off of Remember the Titans with Petey, right? Like you're not getting back on the field. So Johnny, what do you lean towards? Like keep them in and let start the studs and stuff like that, or you made too many mistakes. We got to get you out.
The running back position is, I mean, you could easily go with the hot hand, right? So give someone else a chance. They got Keaton Mitchell, the other running backs they have, like give them a shot. If they're doing well, roll with them. Like I think that's the beautiful thing about the running back position. But Derrick Henry is who he is. He obviously he's got a fumbling problem. I mean, it's a tough situation, but give the other guys a shot. Give him more of a shot. Maybe Derrick Henry. I mean, last year he had was he above 2,000 yards? Like carried the ball a lot. wear and tear on running backs, right? So give them the ball a little less, and go on from there. But you have that luxury with the running back position to just rotate guys in, keep them fresh, and kind of play the hot hand. Which, I mean, compared to Pittsburgh, both of them are hot. Warren, Gainwell, split them up and let them go. Right? You don't need to rely on Derrick Henry every single snap. So, um, yeah.
Speaking of the Steelers, would you put Mike Tom on the hot seat? Because you have to worry about it. John.
No, I think it's one of those things. Like he's been there for so long, and it's the stability of. I mean, they're about to win the division. Like, why would he be on the hot seat? Like, um, I don't think.
Just because people said they want to
I
change.
know, but change for change's sake is never always the answer. Like, you could think about the Raiders. Raiders got rid of Derek Carr. Why? Just because we need a new quarterback, and shit has been ugly since. So, like, if you fire Mike Tomlin, who are you gonna hire?
I
And
would say
whoever
this.
you hire, how are they going to come in and do a better job than Mike Tomlin has done?
Nah, and I agree with you. I feel like sometimes those old philosophies you want to stick around and keep. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that might be going away, and that's the shit that works. At the end of the day, these new OCs they're trying shit, it's working, but you know what I'm saying? We don't really know. These dudes got, they know what it takes to win a championship or win a Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
why not keep them?
Yeah.
I would say this. Um, the he has one of the most impressive stats that I've ever seen, which is 19 years as a head coach, 19 winning seasons, right? And who cares if it's 9-8 and you're one above 500, but to not see a losing season for 19, at least 19 years is crazy to me, right? And all the coaches, Bill Belichick's been through it, Andy Reid's been through it, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, all these geniuses, but he just is a winner, right? And he may not look like it in Super Bowls as of late or anything like that, but he knows how to get the job done and he knows how to give you a chance. Now, maybe some other things, maybe the GM got to get more involved with, getting the pieces together. But that's one thing that I hope, and I'm not a Steelers fan, but I hope the Steelers let him go on his own terms because it's like, bro, you done nothing but win. Like, and yes, championship is the standard, but it's so hard to do what he did, bro, and what he did.
100%.
It's true.
Yeah.
Grass ain't always greener.
Right.
I look at it too, because, like, you hear Cowboys fans all the time talk about, like, man, Dak is trash. Like, we need to get rid of Dak, all this type of stuff. You hear that, and it's like, okay, you get rid of Dak. Who are you going to get? And then whoever you get, I mean, what's going to be, is there going to be a huge difference? So it's like you got to learn, and you got to learn to win with what you have. And that's kind of, a lot of people miss that. So whether it's a coach or a quarterback or whoever it is, like, you have to figure it out. And it's not always, the answer isn't always just moving on from them. Let's bring in the next guy.
And it's crazy
So-
you said that. Oh, go ahead, Miles.
So I was gonna say, well, not sticking with, let's stick in the north, but back to Baltimore real quick. So if you don't move on from Harbaugh, is it do you go move on from Lamar? Is that in the question? Is it like, hey, or does Lamar want to move on? If y'all in his shoes, it's like, dang, I've been with this team for so long, bro. We just can't get over the hump. Like, we got all these pieces, like, and it's just not working. If you're Lamar, do you want to move on? And if you're Baltimore, do you feel like, okay, we might have to explore that option?
Is it,
I don't think Lamar will move on. I think he's loyal. You know what I'm saying? This is the team that gave him a chance and gave him the position that he wanted to when everybody else told him no. So I think him and John have a good rapport. I think they work well together. I just think like what Giant said, the OC is kind of like messing it up a little bit. I think they both know that. But nah, I wouldn't split that up. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got your Andy and your Patrick with John and Lamar. So
Okay.
let me ask y'all this: like, do y'all feel like after so long that coaches could lose touch with players? After 19 seasons, like, how well can you relate with players coming into today's game? With the college game alone has changed so much. These players are already celebrities before they even come into the league. Um, so how well after 19 seasons can you actually connect with players and control a team?
I don't think
Well,
that's
like
an issue.
coaches
I'll
have
say
been
this.
coaching for a long time. My my point is, coaches have been coaching for a long time. Whether they've been at one spot or not, they've been coaching for a lot of years. So, it's really not much of a difference to me.
Right,
That's
and
all I
that
was
same play you
saying.
talk, the same play you talked about, he's seen that many a times with different other people, so he knows how to tame that.
Right. And Andy Reid been coaching way long, probably 2 times more than Mike Tomlin, and he's still winning, shifts and still got the Chiefs. So I don't think there's a disconnect just because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, and the way the NFL,
Andy has some
the way the
knuckleheads,
NFL is
too.
structured, bro, like, it's you gotta buy into their culture. It's not you have to buy into these new niggas because they know, like the coaches, they're like, hey, if you're not buying it, get up out of here. Like we don't need that. Like they'll find somebody to buy into their culture. So I don't think they have to adjust to any of these new players at all. Like it's players that gotta adjust to the NFL because it's different. And it's all business.
That's-
If you ain't
that's
if
like
you
you
ain't about
have-
business, get out.
That's like you having a business, you hire an employee, and the employee just be fucking up. You gonna fire the whole business? Hell no.
Yeah,
This
get
my,
up outta
my
there.
shit, bro. Get up out of here.
Get up out,
Or I'm gonna be.
out of here.
Yeah.
Or I'm
But
going.
what if they selling hella cars though? But fucking
Yeah,
up.
about to say I could find a
You
few
got-
reasons why I would get everybody.
I
A
think
few
we've
reasons.
we've seen that though. Like perfect example, Steelers with AB. It was perfect, right? The moment AB start tripping, like for some reason, Mike Tomlin was able to confine AB for so many years until the screws got loose. Like he knows how to stay in touch, or he knows how. He's a player's coach to begin with.
I don't know if he can find AB for so many years. I feel like AB it was gonna crash out regardless.
Bro,
So
it
many
was like
years.
6-7 years before we found out that AB before they
Yeah.
finally just gave up and was like, we're done with him. And that's what it is. As great as AB was, they're like, send his ass to Oakland. Like it is what it is. Like NFL teams, they don't care. Like especially looking at the landscape of the Steelers at then, it's like, well shit, we're not winning getting to the Super Bowl, we're not winning playoff games, it's not worth it right now. So let's just get up off this hood.
Yeah, these
Can't do
NFL
that.
coaches are used to working with dudes with money anyways, so I don't think it would be any different from the college transitioning over to the NFL. But one thing I will say is, though, no one's bigger than the team. At the end of the day, I think you learned that in Pop Warner. Like, you're not bigger than the team, like y'all was just saying. Like, if you ain't getting with the program, you want to do your own thing, you're going to end up like AB, cut. You're going to end up like a lot of these other dudes, cut and forgotten really quick, especially if you don't got the skill to back that up. So
And the
that's
owners
kinda
talk
my
too.
issue.
The owners talk,
Mhm.
and they're gonna tell the next team or whoever the team that want to pick you up gonna reach out to them and be like, "What's the problem?" And they gonna give them the whole spiel, and then that may just be like a team may just be like, never mind, we good actually. Move on to the next person.
Their
So
own group chat
yeah.
too.
exactly.
So y'all don't
What's
feel
that
like
pla-
no players are bigger than no players are bigger than the
No.
organization.
Nah.
None.
Hell no. Not in football.
There's only
Tom-
two people that. Now, I'm about to say there's only
Tom
two
Brady
people I can
wasn't
call-
bigger than the
I mean,
organization.
they got Tom up
But
out
he
of
was
there.
a team player too.
They got him up out
Tom
of there, though.
was taking hella pay cuts to get people paid on his team. So you can
But
say
he wanted
he-
to, though.
Well, actually, Tom is a bad example because like Miles said, he got with he got right. Bill used to cuss him out, all types of shit, and he the best player ever.
I got
in the
one.
franchise.
I got one. There is one, Zach. There's one player that's bigger than the program, and that's Shadur Sanders. He is
I don't
bigger
think he's.
than-
That's my
he's
favorite
bigger-
player,
he's
but I don't
big-
think he's bigger than the program.
He's bigger than the Cleveland Browns, for sure.
I don't believe that.
Not in the
For
sense
sure.
where he can act.
They would treat him completely different if he was.
Yeah.
They would.
No,
as
that's
a,
the reason. That's the reason why they're holding him back because they know he's bigger than the program, and they don't want to give him that power. Because the moment he gets
That's
feels like
tough.
I'm entitled, the moment I feel like I'm entitled and I run this shit, you already know
He
what
should
he's
be.
gonna do, man. You
I
already know
can't-
they holding him
I
back.
don't-
man.
I don't see that with him, obviously.
What
So if
type
he was
of
a starting
sense does
quarterback,
that make,
he's
though?
going. And let's just put it in. He's a starting quarterback. He's going crazy. You don't
Right.
think he's bigger than the program?
I don't because
Like-
they wouldn't. If they really respected him, they would have treated him like that. I don't think that he is.
But like,
And
what would
I
he?
do think he could be. I do think he could be, but I don't think he currently
That's
is.
what
No.
I'm saying.
but like,
What do y'all think the coaches do all week?
Of the Browns? What I mean, of the Browns? Not much.
I mean, obviously they prep and get ready for the next week, though. You know what I'm saying?
But
Not the Browns.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. We should do. Though. Like, what are you saying, bigger? Like, what do you expect him to be doing? Like, if he reached that status, like, you think he's just untouchable in the sense of like he can say whatever he want, do whatever he want, just get away with it? Is that what we're getting at? 'Cause that's where I'm
No,
confused. At. I don't think.
I'm talking about like a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
popular wise, he
Yeah.
got that. Like, he already got that. He got that the moment he was
He's bigger than the
drafted.
league.
that's what.
With
and
the
that's
way
what
the
I'm
way I
saying.
the way I talked about bigger than program, I'm like thinking about ABs. Like, people act like that where they just say anything, do anything off script that's not aligned with the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, like just the stupid shit, and think they can get away with it. Like, I think you could get away with it to an extent, but it all comes down to winning. If you ain't winning, you gotta go. If you're winning, they always say, people will tolerate shit if you winning. But once you start losing, so like the Browns, which they never win, they not tolerating that much shit. So
It's crazy for them not to
Yeah, I
because
think
they can't tolerate anything.
I was finna say with Shador, I feel like he got the players. It's this good. It's just the coaching on up. There's like a disconnect, and I feel like the team is what's carrying him right now in that locker room for sure.
And that's why I brought that up because it seemed like Zach is like, will coaches adjust to other players? And I just feel like the Browns, we're not adjusting to nobody. Which if they would have adjusted, it might have been a better season for them if they did.
It would have been a better season for sure.
For sure.
I think
Damn.
I
So
said
this makes me
in
want to bring up the. I got to bring up the wristband incident. Like, is that intent? Like, do y'all think that was intentional, or is that a mistake?
I don't know the full like. I find it hard to believe that they sat there and gave him the wrong shit. That's just crazy if they did some shit like that, bro. Like, but I think Shador said it fell out. But like, I don't know if y'all see how them wristbands work. It's hard for something to fall out of that shit. Bro.
That shit ain't fall out, bro.
I don't know.
That
It's
shit
just
ain't
hard.
fall
It's
out.
hard for
Shit
me to
fall out.
believe. But like I said, it's hard for me to believe that they sat there and gave him the wrong plays, bro. Like, because that is a different level of sabotage that like no one could disagree with. So I don't think they hate him that. I don't think Stefanski hates him that much.
If y'all really think these coaches who have families would sabotage their own team for them to lose in a league where you're judged on wins and losses and jeopardize their own jobs, like, that is so delusional to me. It's not even funny. I can't even think straight.
No,
Like,
what's
if that's what y'all
what's
really
what's
think.
delusional is doing a wildcat on a 2-point conversion after
That's
the quarterback just
delusional.
got me a touchdown. That's delusional.
That's
delusional.
That's gonna cost you your job.
That's fine.
That'll cost you your job.
How is that fine?
What do you mean that's
No,
fine?
That's a
how is
bad
that
play
fine?
call.
You
just
no,
talking
that's a
about-
bad play call.
Yeah, he's agreeing with y'all.
That's your job.
That's what I'm
That's your.
saying.
They about to kill this
No,
man.
that's a bad play call. Sure.
How is that fine?
But if you want to think back too, they were very successful with the Wildcat down on the 2-yard line and all that type of stuff. So that's their
The
offense.
Browns have
It is
never
what
been
it is.
successful.
They're
Period.
not known for that.
That's what they've been doing all season.
I'll say
What's their
this. to the-
season?
3-11.
What are you talking about? Like,
I think
what are you
it
talking
was
about
very.
successful season?
I think it was very delusional going with Dylan Gabriel at all. I said this when we did the division breakdown. He's not a good quarterback. I didn't think he was a good quarterback at Oregon, and I didn't think he was a good quarterback in his short stint. He didn't show any. Like, you could live with rookie mistakes, which they're doing what you're doing, but like, you can't live with the quarterback not being able to actually throw the ball down the field consistently for at least 10 yards. And he showed that in damn near every game he played. If it wasn't open, he not throwing it. There's no anticipation. There's no nothing. And that was delusional, thinking that you could turn him into something. And it was just never there to begin with. I think Shador should have had that opportunity when Joe Flacco left. Like, there's no reason for Dylan to
I don't
end
think
up
it's delusional because Dylan Gabriel still ended up a top 4 Heisman candidate if I'm not mistaken. The potential was there. The potential was. I'm not gonna disrespect Dylan Gabriel like that. Like, he was still a rookie coming in. He still had to learn his growing pains. So I'm not gonna do him like that just because of Shador's situation. But there's a lot of delusion showing on Kevin Stefanski's side, like that. He just didn't convert. He doesn't complete over, and he hasn't done for
I think
the years he's been there.
He's done really well as a play caller with Shador. Like, he watch all of his dropbacks. There's nothing on rhythm. There's no timing to it. He's taking sacks. He's sitting in the pocket for like 7+ seconds. The offensive line is really good. And
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
They
Is
are.
every
They are.
quarterback
They are
on the
really
Browns
good.
not
Don't get
taking
it.
sacks?
They are really
Don't get.
good.
He
Yes,
played with
they
all
are.
backups the last 2 games, bro. What are we
No,
talking
he's
about?
got a good offensive
Fighting for
line.
my life.
No, he doesn't.
They
I'm
protect
fighting
him
for
really
my
well.
life.
They
Half
protect
the
him
time
really
I
well.
see-
But he's taking
half the
sacks. They
time-
protect
half
him.
the
He's
time-
taking
And they've been
sacks.
able to run the
How does that
football
sentence
really
even
well
make
this year.
sense?
Half the
How does
time I
that
see
even-
the right tackle looking at Shador. That's not
How does
good.
that?
If yo,
How do they? How do they?
right? Like if your
He
tackle
He
amount
might
of-
have
looking at
coached
amount
them well,
of-
but that doesn't mean they're actually good.
So you're
Like,
saying
amount
that
of
you're
coached
saying
them
screen
great.
passes they
That
call.
don't
you're
mean
saying
they're a good
Browns
line.
backup O line is good.
The amount of screen passes they call, I know I make fun of him, but good on the coach because he knows I have to call these.
You
screen
called
passes.
Shador a screen merchant the other day.
He
Now
is
it's
a
good play
screen
calling.
merchant because that's what he can
What
do.
do you-
That's what he's
What?
being put in a position to succeed the best way possible. If you ask that dude to drop back 30+ times in a game, it's gonna be real ugly. I promise you.
That's
Threw
all
for
he
three- He threw
does.
for 360 when he last did that.
And they
No,
lost.
he-
And they lost.
But was it?
The
'cause of
Browns
Hunter?
lost.
Was it?
Lost.
But you
They
just said that
lost. They
2-point.
lost.
What'd you say about that 2-point conversion though? That's why they lost, right?
That's not why they lost. He did
That's
throw a
not-
key
oh,
interception
so-
in the second half.
So the defense giving up 30-some points, that's not a reason. It's just completely on the quarterback.
I mean, Sam Darnold's defense gave up 30+ points. They won.
So now we're comparing a former first overall pick who's been in the league for 7 years to a guy who at the
Fifth
time was on
rounder.
that was his third start. That's what we're doing. That's how high you're holding Shador. Then that's a compliment. Maybe you like the dude. Maybe you like the dude the whole. Maybe you like the dude the whole time.
You're saying
bro.
he's
You're holding
bigger than the
you're holding
organization.
him. You're
Y'all
holding
just
him
think
to
bigger than the whole organization.
Zach said that.
No, DeAndre.
I
said that. I didn't say that.
I
I just
said
said
that.
that.
I said that. I mean, he's more popular. He's more popular.
About
He is popular. He is more popular than the Cleveland Browns.
He is though. He is. That's a fact. I ain't
That don't
going.
mean you gotta hold him to $100 million.
Nobody gives a fuck
quarterback
about the
status. You're
Browns.
not there yet, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he ain't there. He wasn't even a
I ain't
Heisman
Nobody
candidate.
cares about the Browns.
I just think.
well,
I just think
he's on
it's
the Browns.
I just think you can't really. You gotta take his. You gotta take the good with the bad, man. It's not gonna look perfect as a rookie, especially when you're not. You didn't get a lot of reps leading up to camp and going into the season. I think there's something to build off of to give him another year. He's shown you something. But there's not a lot of quarterbacks alone that threw for 300 yards this year. You know what I'm saying? He shows you something that like, all right, let's try to build around this. If it don't work, then we're just back in the same cycle. I don't think Dylan Gabriel showed you shit to be like, let's give him another try. Like, get him up out of there, bro. This should have never been the pick anyways. I ain't saying Shador about to be the next Brady, but I ain't saying he ass. I ain't saying he a screamer. I've seen some things where I'm like, okay, let's give him a whole offseason to work with. Like, we ain't give him shit to work with this year.
Gabriel deserves his chance though.
So do y'all feel like?
God,
Do y'all feel like Shador?
His chance though.
this man
had
Dylan threw for 50 times and barely cracked 200 yards.
He had to
I
give
don't-
Gabriel his chance.
At
He
the-
did.
Oh,
at the
bro,
end
that
of-
is a
at the
chance,
end-
bro. You throw for 50 times and you don't even get to barely over 200.
No,
You
I
know how
ain't. He
ass
did
you
get
gotta
his,
be for
he-
that?
But he deserved his chance. I'm not saying he did get a chance, but he deserved that chance too. At the same
Right.
time.
So do y'all feel like Shador has done enough to like earn that starting spot moving into next season? Like, do y'all think the Browns are going to
300
move on?
yards?
Why would you?
What I
you're
think
gonna-
is-
on that team?
You're gonna be in
I
the
think
same
Shador
cycle
does-
every.
he-
You're gonna be in the same cycle every year if you keep thinking the next quarterback gonna save you.
He does.
Especially,
I think
Right.
he deserves a fighting chance. He didn't get that this year. He truly didn't. That's the only thing I'm saying. He
was
just
held back.
he was held
talk
back.
about-
He didn't get the
talk
same
about-
opportunities as everybody
we
else.
talk about quarterback development all the time. What's the point of giving up on a quarterback that showed you some promise for 5 games, bro? Like, what's the point of drafting quarterbacks if they don't show you something
That's
in
real.
5 games? They don't win games for you in 5 games. On to the next. That's what happened
That's
with
fair.
Baker. They got him up out of there, and Baker didn't let the Bucks to the playoffs twice, bro. Like, I think it's hard to blame the coaches for the development of quarterbacks because they're also being graded based on how the team's doing that year. And
Facts.
if the higher ups is not going to give the coaching enough time to develop a quarterback, then they can't be mad. We can't be mad at a quarterback for not developing correctly because they're going through cycles of coaches, different play callers every single season. So it's almost impossible to learn some because I don't know if y'all heard NFL plays. That's a whole new language, and if you got to learn that the moment you step into the NFL, you're already at a disadvantage. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that can succeed that way, and so that's my take, man. If you expect Shador to be top 10 quarterback in 5 games, that's on you for not evaluating, looking at the game properly, bro. And yeah, I think he deserves a chance next year. And if he don't get that next year, fuck it. You gotta see what it looks like. If y'all losing games strictly because of him, all right, time to go back. But if there's other situations around him that are causing y'all to lose, address that. Keep him though. Don't just blame it all on the quarterback.
Has Shador won a game?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Raiders.
The Browns are in a good situation with the quarterback position with Shador because once again, like there's not like a phenomenal QB prospect next season. So I doubt that they'll use their first round pick. They might use a later round pick on the QB, but I doubt they'll use a first round pick on the QB. So they could kind of focus elsewhere. They could probably maybe target a Tate or target some receivers or whatever they feel like they need to address. So I feel like we're in the ideal spot when it comes to their QB position because you have somebody young that's learning. Even with Dylan Gabriel, if they feel like he's still the guy, right? They both get to have the same amount of off-season time where they get to really analyze who's going to be our future potentially. And none of them worked out. Now you could go back in the draft in the next year. So I feel like it's an ideal situation for the Browns because with their QB position, not talk about anything else, but with their QB position because they could give that full, Dylan Gabriel had half the season. Shador has half the season. Now we could go into a full off season, see who shines. We don't really like any QBs in this, thing. I don't know what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson, if he's still a reliable option or not. But I feel like they're in a good position when it comes to, maybe we could stick this out.
Browns are going to be the Browns. Don't be surprised if they're
forgetting
about
about
to take a
Deshaun.
quarterback.
Oh yeah, Deshaun is coming back. Dang, yeah. You might have to.
Brother.
So Shador
Brother,
will
is
be
Deshaun
right back
coming
where
back?
he belongs and on that bench, holding that
Forgot
clipboard,
about that.
taking them notes for Deshaun Watson.
So you think Deshaun is NFL ready and can lead the team to the playoffs?
Wait, those are two different things, bro.
No, it's not. It's
He's
not. It's not.
definitely NFL ready.
Well, I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm saying no. I should have.
Can
I
he
should
lead
have
the
said
Browns to
this.
the playoffs? Nah,
Can he get them wins? Is that the person you're going to trust who hasn't played in X amount of time, 2 years? Do you trust him to take you to playoffs today?
He will give them the best chance to win.
No. Does he? Can he take you to playoffs today?
None
There's
of
not a
them
lot of
can.
QBs that can take them to playoffs.
Say,
But he gives you
that's
the
a tall
best
order for
chance
Shador to
win.
do.
How much money they still
Based
got
off his
tied into
NFL
Deshaun?
career?
Yeah.
200 million.
You watched him in
200 mil they
Houston,
gave
right?
that man.
Enough mil.
Did he
enough
take him
money
to
where he could be
playoffs?
working in the
Cleveland,
facility.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
Cleveland,
He took them
Deshaun
to the
is not
AFC Championship.
Cleveland,
Deshaun
Deshaun is
Watson
not
was a
Houston,
dog
Deshaun.
in Houston.
Right.
Key word
Far from him.
was that
from
man is not the same, nor will he ever be the same.
What?
He ain't been the same since
That's a good
since-
question.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Where would prime Deshaun Watson rank today?
He'd be top 5. He was top
Easy.
5 when he left. He was top 5 when he was
Easy.
at his prime.
If you put Deshaun with that team right now, they would have been cold. Over
I
CJ
trust
Stroud,
Deshaun.
they would have been cold.
Man, if you put Deshaun where he was supposed to be, where the Niners was supposedly trying to draft him or trade for him, oh my God. You rolling your eyes. Look what we did with lesser quarterbacks, nigga.
So you rather have
Houston
Deshaun than Purdy?
Yes.
Hell
Depending,
yeah.
not this
Deshaun
Deshaun.
for sure.
Not this Deshaun. The Texans Deshaun.
You rather have Deshaun in San Francisco over Purdy?
Deshaun Watson
right
from
now.
the Houston Texans that year. Absolutely. That was almost
Crazy.
You didn't watch him.
Crazy.
It's okay. You didn't watch him.
Wait,
But hey,
Wait.
Good night.
that man
was
was
not
not
Purdy.
Purdy tripping.
I
Zach.
love the respect for
Deshaun was
Purdy.
my favorite player. What you mean?
I
You
love the
wildin',
respect for Purdy.
What?
You just asked me if I
love the
wanted
respect for Purdy.
this man. Then
He threw
I
a
don't
pass
hate it
with
'cause
the
I love
helmet
that
to the
respect.
side, like he wasn't even looking at it. Yeah, ain't nobody over Deshaun. Right now.
For a tug though, it was for the TD though. I feel like
It was for, I think it was a game-winning TD. The helmet to the
dog.
side, he still throw the tug. Like
You see
I'm
this?
gonna say a couple of
You see
names,
this?
right?
What's
Niggas, come on, bro.
That's not proven nothing. But I'm gonna say a couple of names for you, and you let me know if Prime Deshaun will be better than this QB. First name up, Jordan Love.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Next name up, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Yes.
name up, Jared Goff.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Jared.
I'm good. All right, next name up, Justin Herbert.
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay.
That's
Herbert
right where
ain't-
he's
Herbert
at.
ain't-
That's right where he's
Herbert-
at, though.
Hell,
That's a
Herbert
good.
ain't did
Yeah.
nothing.
That's a good.
Because I'm gonna
comparison.
say Herbert had to develop a little bit. I'll say Deshaun came out the gate better though, so I'm gonna go
Ready.
with Deshaun. I feel like
Herbert,
Deshaun
dude,
came out
didn't he
better.
throw for 5,000 his first year?
Herbert was nice out the gate.
Let me see. I gotta see.
Herbert
that.
was nice out the gate too.
Herbert was
Maybe I'm
doing
thinking
his.
about college.
He
Yeah,
never
prime
really
Keenan
had a
Allen.
bad season.
Oh no, he threw for 43 his first. He's nah.
43. Okay,
Solid.
nah,
Odd
yeah, it's
second year,
Herbert.
nah.
Yeah, I'm going
shit,
with
I'll take-
Herbert, nice.
I'm taking Deshaun. Taking Deshaun.
I feel like.
That's a good
yeah,
comparison,
Herbert, yeah.
This might
That's
be
a
his
good-
end though. This might be his end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deshaun or Drake May.
Oh,
Deshaun.
I'm really
one
asking
person
one
that's
person.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a question for one person. He gonna lie. He gonna be lying to himself. He lying to himself right now.
I think Drake May is the best pocket passer in the NFL right now, so I'm got to go with Drake May. 100%.
Matthew
Stafford. Yeah,
Matthew
Deshaun
Stafford
over
has
Stafford.
Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying he looked better because he got better around him. Look what Drake's
So-
working with.
Deshaun or Stafford. Prime Deshaun.
Stafford.
Deshaun.
Stafford been thrown for like 5 cracks.
Give me.
I'm
give
taking
me
Stafford.
Stafford, nice.
Give me
bro.
Stafford.
Yeah, he be getting that bitch out there. But,
He
I'm
really.
taking Stafford.
Johnny, who you said?
Stafford.
Really top 3, bro. Top 2 for real.
Deshaun
Stafford like
or
that.
Lamar?
Lamar.
Stafford or Lamar?
Deshaun.
No, Deshaun or Lamar.
No.
Oh, Deshaun or Lamar?
Lamar hands down.
Lamar, yeah.
MVP.
Not a question. Not a question.
Yeah.
MVP.
Oh, I was asking this question to somebody, and then I don't know. I don't know how long y'all trying to stay on, but we could keep it quick if y'all trying.
I ain't got work tomorrow, boy. I'm chilling.
I do.
He's asleep, boy. I'm good.
5-hour episode. No, I'm joking. But I was asking somebody, would you rather have this year's Drake May or last year's Jaden Daniels?
Drake May.
I'll take Drake.
Drake May.
May.
Drake May.
Drake.
Drake May
Jay,
doing
that's
his
a nice
thing.
player.
I can't
I
hate
like
him.
Drake. I gotta go.
Give me the Drake. Give me the Drake.
Like Jaden Daniels had more on his plate.
Yeah, give me Jaden.
Yeah,
He had more memorable moments. That's what I'll say. More memorable.
He's more exciting, but Drake May is a better player in my opinion.
and he led his team to the NFC championship.
Right.
I'm not saying Drake May won't do the same. He might even, but I think I'm leaning towards Jaden Daniels because, like, I think it's recency bias could help you forget like how special Jaden Daniels was last year, and I feel like he was dotting it more than, not more, but from an accuracy standpoint, he was hitting it as much as Drake May was. But also, like, he had the running ability as well, more than Drake May. So I personally would choose Jaden Daniels, but I wouldn't oppose anybody choosing Drake May. Because he was also he wasn't in the heat of MVP talks last year, but he was.
I don't recall any MVP talks for Jaden last year.
I think
Well, let's do this. If y'all redrafted, who y'all taking first in that draft? Because all them quarterbacks ended up panning out. So who y'all taking first?
That's a great
Jaden.
question.
Still taking Jake first. Okay.
Caleb.
Great question.
You taking? All right.
I mean,
All right.
he's
I
good.
ain't gonna lie,
That's fair. That's fair.
Caleb might
That's
be
fair.
the one to take. To be
That's fair.
honest,
I mean, he cooking with Ben right now. He about to get cooked
yeah.
on Sunday, but he cooking with Ben right now.
Caleb
Yeah, they figure
nice.
something out for sure.
I say it go like I think the order would go Caleb, Drake, Jaden, Bo, JJ. I don't even think JJ's a first rounder. I don't even think he drafted.
Yeah, JJ's not in the
Not
combo.
Phoenix.
Huh? Oh, forgot about Penix.
Not,
Penix has
not
been
Phoenix.
Penix
Is
has been a
JJ not in the
little.
combo or the Penix not in the combo?
Penix has been
He
underwhelming,
don't
honestly, with the Webby, and he's had the best. I think
crash.
he's had the best supporting cast out of all of them too. And
Ain't did
Yeah,
nothing with
if the
it.
Falcons would have had any of those other QBs, boy.
yeah,
God,
yeah,
like
and the
numbers.
fact that he's torn the ACL already, and he had like 8 of them, or I don't know if it was 8, but he's had a long history of ACL tears. In fact, he's already torn it again. Yeah, I think brother might be cooked.
It's a
It's
wrap.
bad for him.
That's Kirk. That's Kirk Cousins' job to lose again now at this point.
His ceiling
Yeah,
was low key
he's
supposed
not
to be
that guy.
Deshaun Watson. I would say.
Penix.
Yeah, I see Penix ceiling and Miles was like a Deshaun Watson in Houston. I could.
He
I
hit
feel
it.
like that's
He hit his
That's a great
ceiling.
ceiling.
That's the
That's
game.
fucked. That's fucked up. You got that?
That's a great ceiling.
Yeah, he was
I
never.
mean, it's not. It's fair. It's fair. Especially with
That's
that
it.
team.
I mean, we're kind of going against what I said earlier about not giving quarterbacks enough time to develop. I mean, this was only year 2, so. But
Fair.
I don't know. I just watching Phillip Rivers kind of just let you know. I think it's been going over social media. Like, there's really a huge gap into what we used to get at quarterback to what we have now. And I don't know if that's just the brain capacity that these younger quarterbacks have, but it's definitely it was definitely a different game that was being played because
I
we
think
don't
it
we
could
don't see him
also
like
be.
Phil no more.
I think it could also be a mix of like old like offensive quarter masterminds, right? Because like Sean McVay, he's doing something that he believes that like is like we don't really see that out of Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford been killing. He's played in that era that Phillip Rivers played in, but it's like the fact that I feel like McVay has such a like routine is like it has to go like this, it has to go like that. Where I feel like when Peyton Manning and them was playing, like Peyton Manning was like he was kind of running shit because he kind of just I don't know who his OC was. Like I don't know who was running the shit there, but it just seems like you have like OD like masterminds of the game now, where it's just like they kind of wanted their way and shit like that. I don't know.
I feel you.
I feel like defense got better too, though. Like from when back, or at least got faster, right? Because I feel like the DBs back then, linebackers back then, they weren't running no 4.2s, 4.3s. Like these guys were like pushing 4.7s and all that stuff like that. So just the game just evolved to a different type of style, in my opinion. Versus like you could just air it out all day. But you do gotta give quarterbacks time to develop.
Well, I think the problem is like before we go, I think you used to pick quarterbacks based on like how they're able to see and read coverage, and now we're kind of seeing this trend of like I'm gonna pick a quarterback based off physical attributes. Like we see Anthony Richardson go top 5 just because he could throw a 70-yard deep bomb, but if you really watch his tape, he wasn't really picking apart defenses like that in Florida. He was just running over people and throwing a deep ball, and I think that's the trend that is kind of killing it because you can't expect a guy who's probably never like had to do anything close to what Phillip Rivers has done to be that, and that could be the problem as well.
And you know who's
Quarterback.
trend? The Raiders. Jamarcus Russell.
all the good quarterbacks get drafted late.
Y'all love the Raiders, bro. Oh my
It
goodness.
ain't no
We
one
can't
coming
get
in
all
playing
these,
Jesus and coming in and saving the whole.
My fault. Hey, we
whole
shouldn't
organization.
talk about teams that aren't clinching the playoffs this year, bro. Let's give them a rest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm glad
Long
Jake
off
got a
season.
good game this week.
How far y'all going in playoffs this year? Let's just get that
I
out-
don't
let's
know.
just
At
get the
least
predictions out right now.
I get to watch it though. I'm fine with that.
Tell the fans. Let us know where y'all going. We want to know.
If you
Put
go
some
back
predictions
on
out there.
TikTok, you go back on TikTok a couple months ago. My prediction is that I said we winning that bitch because it's the Super Bowl at the crib. I think I said it earlier in
Yeah, I
the
won in
show.
the Super Bowl. Okay.
We went out, bro. We don't have to leave Levi's ever this year. Every game is gonna be a home game until the Super Bowl. I think we got the best offense right now, so we're gonna cook.
You think you got the best offense in the league right now?
Yep, because I think we got the best offensive coordinator with the best offensive player in CMC. I think you got a quarterback, just got paid, playing confident. You got the best tight end, make something shake.
Best tight end?
Easily.
Yes.
I dare you to
Best
say Travis
offense?
Kelsey.
Whether
In the
you
league?
whether you think we
Best
have the
tight end
best
in the
The
league?
best offense.
George Kittle.
whether you think
He's
we have
not
the
better
best,
than Trey McBride.
He is.
yes, he is. Trey
Absolutely.
McBride don't be
Absolutely.
blocking like that.
What?
If
Are we
if
serious?
Our run
If-
game
if-
is what it is because of George Kittle. And then on top of that, if we got the targets that
Right.
other
No, your run game is because of CMC. Nobody else. Let's not do that.
I mean, for the past recent years, it's been
Nobody.
Kelsey or Kittle. Yeah, it's been like that for the past few years, man.
Kittle's been over
Ain't been
1,000
no
the
one else in that
last 2
conversation.
years. And if he didn't get hurt this year, he was well on his way to another 1,000-yard season. So, yes, I think he's
Trey
the
been
best tight end in this
if,
game.
Trey
if
playing
Kelsey,
Arizona,
I mean,
though.
if Kittle was in the past, a happy offense is Trey McBride and
He'd be
Travis
1,400
Kelsey,
easily.
he'd be 1,500.
Yeah.
Like that's not even a question.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda all day.
Man. Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
That's- Shoulda, coulda, woulda all day. We could do this all day. A bunch of players could do a bunch of stuff that
We're
in different
a running
situations.
team, and he's still getting 1,000 yards. So hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but he's still hitting 1,000 yards.
1,100 last year.
He gonna be a Hall of Famer. Shoulda, coulda, woulda though.
I don't know.
He will be a Hall of Famer. He will 100%. But I don't think he's the best in the league right now.
Who you think
Who
the
is?
best is?
Hold up, yeah. I want
McBride.
to tell him
Brock,
McBride.
You gonna say Brock?
who he played for.
Oh,
I think gonna say Brock.
I think he
You
did
asked
say
me who
Brock.
McBride played
You
for?
said Brock.
Oh, you said McBride or Brock?
Yeah, he said McBride.
Who he played
I think no. I do think that if I mean I'm not gonna say
Single
Brock
card.
because that would contradict my whole
for? Hold up,
statement. But
who
McBride
does
is the best.
McBride play for?
The Cardinals.
Oh,
You trying to do him?
don't do
You
it.
trying
Don't
to
do it. Don't do
Yeah.
it. Don't do it. like
He
that.
trying to do it dirty.
Hell no.
He said.
I know you gotta ask what's
Let him
Zach
know,
said,
Zach.
No, you don't. He's the best in the league. How you gotta ask? Why I gotta ask for him out of anybody?
We gotta ask you
Here we
because he
go.
said Warren Sapp was known as a Raider.
Oh, he was. He,
You said that was a state. I think you even said T.O. was a Raider.
first off, you talking about what I said in 2013.
That's why I got
That was 2013 when I said that.
Let's be real.
I was 14 years old.
Today's a new day.
So
13,
I'm trying to remember when Zach said it.
it was so long ago.
Man, that's 10.
No, I wasn't.
And you know
I
it,
wasn't
and you know it.
14 when I said that, but it
And
was
you
hella
know
long
he
ago.
said it because he ain't denying it.
I said it. I did say it. I said it.
I thought he said something like T.O. played for the Raiders or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I said too. He was
I
saying,
remember
oh,
when
they're-
y'all used to get into it over FIFA and MLS soccer.
I knew he was cap. I
Oh,
think he
shit,
named
we here
the
now.
MVP or he named like the MVP or some shit. I'm like, bro, there's no way you knew that fucking shit, bro. Like, you lying out your mind right now, bro.
I did cap
Sorry,
about
he's
the
an
MLS.
expert.
I ain't gonna
You
cap.
do be capping a lot though, bro.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, everybody in our group got some sort of description where it's like it's not really a flaw, but it's that type of person. Like me, I'm always the guy that's gonna correct you or something like that. Like Johnny's the guy that's just going to put fuel out there or bait out there and see if you're gonna bite. Aaron's 90% of the time gonna take that bait. Zach 99% of the time gonna take that bait.
Hold on. Scoop, before you go, bro, because you look like you out of it, bro. while we all here, bro, can we get your 2K rankings before you dip up out of here, bro?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
no problem. I'm gonna put myself first. I'll put you second. I'll put Anthony third. I'll put Zach. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I put myself first. I'll put Zach second, and then I'll put Aaron.
Retired.
And then I'll put between these two right here. I don't know about these two
This
right
nigga
here.
tired, bro. In
I'm
no
gonna put
world,
Anthony.
Zach is
Nah,
This nigga mad. I don't
tough.
pass him the ball, bro. That's crazy.
You mad because you didn't
nah.
make the list, bro?
It's
That's
not
crazy,
that.
bro.
It's not that.
It
It's just
definitely
'cause
is, bro.
This year you own your shit. That's why I can't make that decision right now.
Wait,
You own
My
it.
player dropped
I'm-
30 every game.
I think
What do you mean?
what are we basing it off of? Are we basing it off of what are you basing it off of?
Can't do
I'm
stats.
basing it off of who I see doing knock shit.
Damn, I do not. I'm on the bottom of the
I
list.
guess I do be doing nothing. Nah, damn.
Then,
shit, I just be
then,
fucking
Scoob,
around.
you do a lot. You do a lot of knock shit though on defense, bro. So
You do
can't
too.
put- No.
Oh, not on defense. Oh, I do knock shit on defense. I'll give you that.
Aaron be doing knock shit on offense. He don't be doing on defense.
Hold
But
on, hold on, hold
that
on.
Yeah,
knock
don't
that.
be looking
What
like
do I be doing? What do I do?
Before we dive into it, let's just get the list out first. But I need before I get my list out, I need to know what we're rating off of. Like who's better
right.
at 2K, who got the better my players, who plays better. That's what I need to know before I make my list.
I just think it's
overall.
like who plays within our system the best. Like it's like defense, offense.
Who makes the
playmaking.
system?
We don't
It's
have
just
a system.
it's just our
I don't have a
system.
system.
What?
This video Anthony sent, the ball goes up and Zach start running down the.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But how many? What was my production that game though? What was my? I was going crazy.
you
So,
keep,
yeah, I
you
can
keep
do
thinking
better.
you keep thinking of it from a scoring perspective though. Like it's more than
Let's get
just
the
That's
list
not
out.
all I'm thinking.
Okay.
You up.
It's not all scoring. I be locking shit down.
Like, why you say fuck me for it? I feel like damn, that your list said. Fuck damn,
I mean,
bro,
somebody
like,
gotta be at the
It's,
top.
bro, it's not that mild. I ain't playing with you like that. For real. Like you be
Somebody gotta be at
you
the
be
bottom.
doing your own
Go ahead.
thing. Like I can't judge you. I've only played with you a handful of times for real. I played with you less than 10 times. So it's hard to put you
Brother, we've been in the trenches and some. All right, bro. Yeah, all right, man. All right, bro.
I'm talking
I
about
got you.
this year. Are we talking about this year?
Nah, that's fair.
We're
Yeah,
talking about this year, right?
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
fair.
I
play
do
with
agree
you.
with school because like
My
Miles,
bad.
this
I
is
played with you more
Miles'
than 10
weakest my
times.
player. I
Miles
can't lie.
washed up. He said,
It's not
Bro,
his
I'm
best.
giving 15.
Mars,
Bro,
let me advocate.
bro,
Let me advocate for you, bro, real quick, bro. This nigga,
Bro, I'm about to look at the
This nigga-
stat sheet. I
this
just
nigga
sent
almost
today.
averaging dub, and he's shooting 70% from the three in field. Like, come on.
Can we get
Bro, you can't do. This is my bro. What? The stat sheet I sent today, bro. I'm sorry. 22 points, 1 rebound, 15 assists, 4 points, 1 turnover. I went 10 for 10 for the game, bro. What else more do you want me to do? Like,
It wasn't
so
better than my
if I
stats,
had to
I
get
know
my
that.
ring.
Bro,
What do you
wasn't better
mean?
than
You
my
shot
stats.
the ball set. You shot the ball more than anybody else. Like,
But how many times did I make it? I made it more than anybody else too.
Like Stu said,
Okay.
you shoot the ball 20 times and only get 30 points, bro. Come on, man. That's true.
we damn near
I
had the
shoot the
same
ball
amount
20
of
times.
points.
I'm making 18 of them. What you want? What more you want?
You made 12.
What more? Like what more do you want? No, I didn't.
All right.
What was it?
I
What
did
was
not.
it? What'd
Like
you,
you can text it.
you did
Out
not
of
go
20
18
times,
for
I'm not making
21.
12. It was 15
The
for that game. You're
screenshot
talking
I
about, it was
sent-
15 for 21. It's 15 for 21. That's what the screenshot said.
You went 15
It wasn't
for
12.
16. You went 15
That's
for
bad?
16 in one of the screenshots I sent. It's not bad. You only got
That's
8
bad. Couldn't
rebounds.
get no
That's
better.
my knock. That's my knock. You only got 8
Hold on.
rebounds, bro.
Hold up, Miles.
We won by 30.
Appreciate your
If I'm
list,
talking
Stu,
about-
bro. I appreciate you.
If I'm talking about all around
I still don't
play
know who the
and
bottom
production.
Scoob is, but
Bottom two.
Yeah, let's Scoot finish. Hold on. Before we get to the list, let's Scoot finish because we cut him off. My bad.
What's going on?
They just want you to finish your
What's
list.
your-
I think this whoever last between
You didn't finish your
Jake and
list.
Miles.
yeah.
Oh shit. All right, well, let's just start all the way back up from the top then. All right, so we got myself, we got Aaron, Zach. You have dropped in the rankings.
Because of what he said?
Nah,
Wow, that's
Nah.
crazy. You just had
You
me
know-
at 2. Now you changing up because he switched your mind? What are you
Can I explain? Can I explain why I'm changing that? Can I explain why?
Okay,
there's
go
time.
ahead.
This will make you a top 2 player, bro. And once you get that rebound, bro, you do not have to put that shit back up, brother. You do not. You do not have to put it back up right away. And just because there's a little man on you, don't mean that he don't have high interior defense. That means you might not make that motherfucker, brother. But what I'm saying, I think just people like what Aaron's saying, if we're going based off the system and like just playing fluid basketball, I think sometimes that shit can get fucked up. But I think your player is nice though. I think your player is top 3. I just think sometimes you know, it's okay. I do bad shit on defense, I guess. So you just do bad shit on rebounding as a big man. But to carry on, I'll put myself and I'll put Aaron. I'll put. Ant, you got too many damn my players, bro. I'm gonna put Zach, and then I'll put Ant, and then I'll put Miles. And Miles, this is no Miles. This is Miles. Yeah, bro. I can't. There's too many to judge, bro. I can't. And I don't know, bro. I ain't seen you have like a 30-point game, 20-point game though.
Miles, go ahead, bro.
He's not getting buckets like that.
You like but you're an essential part to the team, Anthony. So you like a Draymond Green for real. Like you do the dirty work. You do the things that's not a lot of people coach you on. Miles, I just ain't playing with you enough. But every time I do play with you, we do go crazy. But I just ain't play with you enough. I promise you, ain't been more than 10 times.
Who next? Who next?
Go, Zach.
Night, niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me get my list. My boy ain't played really this much this year. I know he just really tapped in the game, but to make it fair, I gotta put Johnny high on the list because the times that we played with him, his player has been solid, bro. Not gonna lie.
Thank you, Zach.
If I had to if I made a list, it's I don't know who B and A, but the 1A and 1B is me and Johnny, because who gonna come out there and give you buckets every time? No excuses, no excuse, no game plan, no who made the game plan, none of that. Who's gonna give you 20 to 30 points, rebounds, boards, assists, everything? Play defense is me and Johnny every time.
Are you
Every
serious?
time, no excuses.
Let him finish.
That's my 1A and 1B. Next on the list, I want to put Aaron, but I feel like he brings out his worst mind player every time. I do feel like he got nice players. I can't hate on him. I really do. His best mind player is the point. That he cold, but he be bringing out this slasher that nobody want to play with. Like, why are you bringing that dude out? I don't know. His other players are nice. You know how to make good.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I know why you don't want to play with her, man. Because I do the shit that you do better than you, nigga. Like I told you I would. If I made a player that
it's
could
a
just
different build.
dunk,
It's a different build.
I could do it 20 times better than you. I shoot 70%
You're
from the
faster.
field goal. I shoot 64% from the
It's a
three.
guard.
You can never do. No, I'm
It's
talking
a
about
guard.
big. I pass better than you. I do everything
Your
better
big
than you.
is not
That's
a
why you
slasher.
mad.
You don't have a center.
Yes, he's 6'8".
don't have a
That's
center.
the nigga that you hating on right now. He just played better than you. He do what you do better. That's
You
why
don't.
you
It's
hate
a
him,
whole
bro.
different build.
That's why you hate.
No, I
him.
just
It's
feel like
all
you got
good.
better. I really feel like you got better builds to keep it a bean.
Who after Aaron?
Who after Aaron? Miles.
Then
Surprised I'm not
Uh, it's only Miles because it really deserved to be DeAndre, but DeAndre be bullshitting sometimes. DeAndre got one of the best builds, but he be bullshitting, to be honest. But it's Miles, and then I feel like Ant got good builds, but he just be missing shots. I ain't gonna lie, he be missing shots.
Anthony and Miles.
That's my
fall
list.
off, I see.
go ahead.
And they really was I will give y'all credit. They really was the best back in the day. But that it's
Play
another
that.
day. I can't
Play
lie.
that. Outstanding.
Boy said we the unks, bro, getting walked off the floor. That's crazy. Hey,
Go ahead,
I'll say
Aaron.
this.
Oh, go
Oh yeah,
ahead. bro.
Aaron, please. No. Aaron, go, bro. I'm
All right,
curious.
bet. So last place, I'm judging off 2K26. So Johnny, you ain't in this list.
Leave
Zach,
me off
you
the
last. Zach, you last, bro. When we play basketball, you is in the lane 24-7, nigga. You don't know when to time a cut. You just think running down the middle. And you just think you playing by yourself. That's your problem, bro. And you don't rebound, man. That's the biggest. How you make a 90+
I don't
rebound build
rebound.
and don't get no board?
Average
That's
13
terrible.
rebounds a game.
That's cap. Why are you lying?
I don't know why he
Let's
lying.
pull up the
But go
stat.
ahead. Let him
What's
continue.
my average? What's my average? What's my average?
It's not 13. I promise you that. Just like how you say
He
you
barely
shot
get over
What
60.
is it?
10, bro. So
You
I
said
know
you
it's not.
shot over 60% from the three. That shit said 33, my nigga. You is lying. That's why you last too, cause you just lie, nigga. We see you play every time, bro.
You said
Like
you
we
lied
know
about
your
your player.
game. We know your game, bro. Like your player is good for what he's supposed to do, which is just press X. You know what I'm saying? And press Y, but you don't like to get the board. You can't shoot, so I can't put you anywhere but last. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere
Didn't
but
I just hit a
last.
game winner?
That don't
Okay,
mean
that's
nothing,
crazy.
bro.
Oh
That
nah,
don't
That's
I knew
mean
you was
crazy.
finna
nothing.
do
We all hit
that.
game
That's
winners, bro.
crazy.
Man,
You
on
That's
didn't
me,
even
we
want
all
to shoot
got
the
crazy.
one.
shit. You didn't
Go
want to
off,
shoot the
man.
Man,
shit.
I
man,
shouldn't have had to. I shouldn't have had to, if you
You
being
shouldn't
real.
have had to hit a
If you
wide
want to
open
be
shot.
technical.
Oh wow.
No,
Yeah,
because
finish
the
your
lane
list,
was
I
already
just,
gang.
there.
I
Finish
just
your
think, I
list,
just,
gang.
I just
Yeah,
think
let
when
him
we
see.
play, I just think when we play, bro, you just think it's shit about you. Like you need to learn how to space the fucking floor, bro. Like, just watch everybody how they move, bro. You find an open spot, stay there. You could average fucking like 20 if you shot in the corner and just took threes. But fourth place, what's that? One, two, three, four. I gotta go Ant, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta go you for the simple
Say what you
fact that,
said.
like everybody said, you got 7 bills and they all damn near the same to me, bro. I can't decipher which one is which one we play. Bro. I can't. I can't. Next, I gotta go Scoop for the simple fact I don't know what he be doing on defense, bro. Like I think he be trying to go for the steal too much, and his dude end up with 30 points out of nowhere by the fourth quarter. Um, and then Miles, I gotta go you. You've been hooping. When I play with you, you've been hooping. Your point guard and your small forward. Your small forward was a liability though, but he could score buckets. That's all he was good for. Your point guard, you seen the floor better than the last few 2Ks. I wish you put a little higher pass act with the passes you be trying to throw, but I can't fault a nigga for averaging a double double and shooting 70% from the field, bro. So that's my list. Obviously, I'm gonna go one. I feel like I adapt to who I play with. If I need to score, I score. If I need to rebound, I rebound. I play defense 1 through 5. We all seen that multiple times. So yeah, man, I just gotta do it all player, and that's my list.
It's fair.
Miles, you want me to go or you up?
I want Zach to rebuttal my shit. He wasn't feeling me at once, so
I gotta go use the bathroom.
Oh, I can read it. Which player are you talking about? Because you got like 30 of them.
I got 2 players, a point guard and my small forward, bro. And my small forward is the
Well,
best one for real.
I ain't seen you bring out the guard in a minute, and I really personally don't think that your forward is better than your guard. Personally, I feel like your guard was shooting way more, and like honestly, if we needed your guard at any moment, like he was getting like he would kind of save the team if we needed him. Like to be honest, that's why I'm like I'm not really like the your forward. I don't feel the same way. Like that's not the one we can lean on for real, for real. That's when you got to lean on. That's when I feel like I got to step in the paint. And like what I don't agree with what you were saying is like the paint always open when I'm in there. Like it just is. Like ain't nobody
You
stopping me.
gotta time your cuts better, bro, because sometimes the paint open, you gotta let the guard get that for a driving kick, and then when you try to run through the paint, your dude just stay there, and that messes up the lane. That's why I'm like, bro, just space it out. Like you gonna get the ball, bro. We see you, but sometimes you know what I'm saying. We gotta open that bitch up. We gotta make the defense move every once in a while. We just can't keep throwing the same cutter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta eat. That's when we at our best. When everybody got at least
Let
7
Ant get his
studs.
take in. I know Ant want to get his take in and get it over with.
Miles, you want to go first or me?
Nah, you go ahead.
All right.
Figuring out my
I want
thoughts.
bottom up or top down?
Do it. I just did
However
bottom up
you
because I had to get something off my chest.
Uh, he was. I
I
want to
love,
say
bro.
number 1 and 2 is tough for me. And especially when we're talking about system. I'm going to go number. Actually, I'll go bottom up, so it give me more time to think about it. But bottom, I'm going Scoop. I'm going Scoop as last. I wish Scoop was here to hear this, but because
I'll clip it
he
up
here.
for you,
But
bro.
one of the things that is one of my biggest pet peeve is just leaving niggas open all the time, bro. And him and Alvin are the worst trying to gamble on a steal. And every time they gamble on the steal, every steal we get, there's 10 open shots. You know, like if they would have done it 11 times, you getting the steal 1 time. And I'm like, bro, 2K is not blessing us with these steals, so like, why are we leaving these niggas open, bro? And then I think another thing with Scoob's build is like he's such it's like a blessing and a curse where you know you could dunk on somebody, but you like he forces it, and it's like you could have an easy drive kick, right? So I think just because of that, like those the combination of the but things he does well, once again, like he's fearless. He's also somebody that could posterize, post you and things like that. So um and things like that. So he got good players and he's versatile. My next one I'm going Zach, all because when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking when we playing comp too. Whenever we playing comp and they're forcing us to play half court offense, I feel like it's hard for Zach for you to get involved how you want to. You can't just cherry pick and things like that because you talk about when you get 20 and 30, a lot of those points are coming from the fast break. Like whenever you got to go against a good big or you talking about like you play good defense, like with the bigs you just played, they was buns. Like so, like I feel like when we are playing against like good comp and like we really got to be on our p's and q's. I feel like that's where you kind of on the lower end, but you get boards whenever you try. You be getting stuff like that. I think you just want to play my career and you want to just want the ball all the time. That you kind of diminish like the team game a little bit. So I put you forward there. I put myself three because I realize I don't have like the best performances as what much, but I feel like I bring what the team needs at times. Now my shooting, I feel like I'm getting my shooting figured out. My shooting's not there, but like I'm not afraid to make the right play, the extra pass. I could defend when I'm not my point guard, but
And Shane
I'm
is
putting, my,
what?
I'm putting myself three because I feel like I'm gonna make the right play. Now Miles and Aaron, I feel like it's tough because Miles, I feel like this is the best version of what I've seen of out of you because you don't force shit, right? You're not the Miles of the old. You're mature. You're the guy that's making the right play, and it's a beauty to see. Like it's such a beauty to see. Now every time you get on, like let's go, Miles, let's run, man. Before it's like, damn, Miles on. I know we're gonna have to play with him. I know you're gonna get
I
a
was
shot.
that bad, goddamn.
I
Like
know that
shit,
I
bro.
know that Goblin ass calling him his
You
old
was
ways is
you
calling
was
him
that
back,
bad,
bro.
bro. So
Nah, he was
I
getting
think
buckets. It was just selfish though. He was
no,
getting
Don't
he
let
buckets.
it
got buckets, but
don't
it's
let a
like
nigga score on him, bro. He like, I gotta get that back right now.
Boy, I
Like,
be
yeah,
getting
Yeah,
my
it was
head
over
shut.
with. He got
he
to get
got
that done.
no doubt he got buckets, but it's just like within the systems, like making the right play. Like the ball's gonna find you, or you gonna get your opportunity. I feel like you've been doing that. So with that being said, I feel like when you're at your best, you're like the best player. So I'll put you number one. Aaron, you're number two. Like you said, you're versatile. I actually do like your guard too. I know you don't like him as much because that point guard, bro, this take a lot of thinking. But um, you're versatile. Like both, you two for two on your builds. Aaron, you play both ways. I do feel like there's times where you go for the slam dunk where you're trying to slam it on three people where you could get an easy kick. But I get it. Like those slashers, y'all just see red. But I feel like once we get out of that and like just try to make the extra pass, I feel like we'll be better as a collective. But we're all good. Somebody got to be in the bottom. Somebody got to be on the lower end. But once we figure it out, I think we'll be a lot better.
respect the breakdown,
Damn,
bro.
that was nice. I definitely damn, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I guess I'll start from the bottom down.
All
Bottom
right.
up. Bottom up. Damn, that's crazy because man, I'm in mine is kind of based off like overall production and teammate play. So I definitely got to put. I feel like production wise, Zach, you're up there. You won through three production wise, right? Teammate grade wise, like you you get a little tunnel vision. It's all right. You feel me? I understand. I've been there myself. Sometimes you feel like you could just go offensive board and just bang it. But lately, I've been seeing the progression. You've been kicking out. You've been getting a little bit more unselfish with it. So I do respect the growth. But dang, I low key got to put you at 5, brother. And there's shit.
Yeah.
Damn, nah, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna put you at
Put me
4.
at 5 is crazy. I ain't gonna
I'll
hold
put
you.
you at 4. Damn, I don't want to put Scoob at 5, but damn near, because like literally he could win or lose this a game low key. Like y'all said, I think he does try to play the lane, and sometimes he does get some reach fouls that cost us, which I, which we all get those frustration fouls, but he be getting those a little bit often. But overall, his build does like when he's locked in. When he locked in, I feel like he be getting the steals, he be playing the lane, and he does what we need to win. But I got to put him at 5 just because I do notice like he do get them fouls and does give a lot of points sometimes. But I'll put him at 5. Zach, you at 4 because I do see kind of the same things from you. But I mean, you playing in the paint, so mostly your numbers aren't going to be consistent a lot of the time. But you do tend to jet up court when you could be getting us a rebound, and I do find that kind of like a game changer. So it works when it works, but when it don't work, hey, you feel me? Yeah, we gotta do something about it. 3, and I'll put Anthony there. Production wise, obviously we know Ant probably Ant he gonna hit his shots when he get the opportunities. But he does miss a few. But his players are selfish. Like he said, like he makes opportunities of us. He gives us the ball. Like he never really and he doesn't hesitate to shoot it. So that's for me puts him at 3 just because he makes the right plays. I mean, and when you're trying to win a game, you want someone like that to make the right plays. Uh,
This
Aaron at
nigga
2.
Zach hot, bro.
I got Aaron
That's
at 2.
crazy, bro. You talking about make the right? I'm okay.
I mean,
It
we can
ain't even
talk
no
about
hate to end. Like it's just like that's a crazy
he
breakdown though.
he
Like
does make the right play, bro. He's unselfish. He damn near be having more assists than points most of the games. Like I think someone said it the best. It's like a Draymond esque build. Like you're not saying he's Draymond. He could do more than that, but he get the rebounds, he get the assists, he makes some defensive stops. You feel me? And he give up the ball. He don't get like tunnel vision. So I gotta put that up there. I got Aaron at 2. Aaron, like you said, no matter what build I play with, I feel like he make it happen. Unselfish does get a little what is it? What is it? What is it? I want you to cut more. I do want you to cut more because I feel like sometimes you just sit at the 3-point line and I'm like, bro, go. Because like honestly, I'll break it down to you. When I'm walking the ball up court, my first read is that Aaron on the wing, and I'm like, bro, just cut. And then I see Zach going down the lane, so then I'm like, okay, then that's 2. So then I see someone on the 3-point line, and then I feel like Anthony will be on the other side in the corner. But that's usually my always going to be my first read. So I feel like that's the only knock I have against Aaron. Like, bro, just I want you to cut. Just when you get when you got him lined up in the corner, brother, just go.
That's
Like
just
that's
me
it.
being. That's just me trying to be unselfish though, because I understand like there's a lane for you to take that. You know what I'm saying? And if you take that lane, either my dude's gonna try to crash and I'm open for a 3, or whoever's in the corner, their dude is gonna try to crash down. Boom, kick 3. That's how I be thinking. There is some times where I should cut, but that's just my thought process. I want you to get an opportunity to drive and kick first. You know what I'm saying? Create a
That's
3
fair.
opportunity, and then you know what I'm saying. So I get that though, because I do just be
That's fair.
standing there, depending on what's happening. If I ain't get the ball in a minute, bro, I kind of just be in my feelings a little bit. I just sit there.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah. And
not a lot though. But like I feel like it's better than not doing nothing though. Like sometimes I
True.
do that and I get the wide open 3 just doing that. So it has its pros and cons.
I mean,
of course he
overall
gonna put
wise,
himself at 1.
I mean,
don't be mad.
bruh,
As always.
my numbers don't lie. I feel like the numbers don't lie, brother. And I feel like this year I really want to see everybody else play good and get theirs because I feel like when everybody else locked in, that's when we play the best. That's really essentially it. Like you getting your numbers, you be
So you
getting
got
like
the best
30 a
numbers?
game. Yeah, oh yeah, all around. In my
Zach,
like I'm
Zach,
averaging
let me,
dub
let me
dub,
say
bro.
this to you, Zach. I'm not mad that you cherry pick, right? I'm mad at the fact that you just gotta time it up, right? Like if we're all down there, go down there, right? But if nobody's down there, you gotta crash and get the boards. Cause we could all go towards the basket, then nobody will be getting the board, right? We could all do what you do and just try to cherry pick and but it's the times when I'm at the top of the key and I see you got a solid position where you about to get the board, that's when I jet. or Aaron will do the same thing. But we're not hating on you because you getting your points that way. It's more of the fact that you do them more so often that you sacrifice the boards and you give them second chance points. So once
I can feel
again,
that. I just think that when y'all because with y'all two build like the specifically y'all two, you and Aaron, I feel like when I seen y'all two builds, like yeah, in the past, yeah, I was cherry picking for sure. But I feel like it's a lane for me to do that more now because y'all two builds can grab boards, and sometimes like, we all three be down there and like, damn, there ain't no need for it half the time.
Nah, we need that, bro.
That's
but
my
that, but
my
that's
my
that
you,
read.
is
you gotta, you
yeah,
gotta
we
see
need
how
that.
we're positioned. Like the video I said earlier, all of us contested the shot, and you running towards the other basket. So that's what I'm saying.
That
Like,
video, we was up by 20 at that time though.
but no,
But
you
that
do
that
this. You
happens
do
in
this when
clutch
we're tied.
situations
Like,
too, though.
You do this when we're
no, I'm
down
not doing it in
five, up
clutch.
20. It don't matter. I'm just saying, like you, once you realize more of like, okay, I know this is when I could go down there, and this is when I could go get the board because you're our biggest player. So it's like we need you down there.
Bro, yeah, cherry picking shouldn't even like be it. Like I get it. Like if there's like a time where you got a stretch five and he at the top of the wing, you know what I'm saying, and that's where he's at. And I feel like you should be crashing every time. That's the thing, and I know that's not the case, going to be the case every time because one of us might be in a great position to get a rebound into the outlet. But I feel like you should be crashing every single time, bro. Because my rebounding is only at like a 70 something. Like, I can't
Right.
grab everything, dog. And,
Let,
and I don't know what his rebounding at, but like we rely on that. And then when we giving up second chance points is damn near how we lose every game, bro.
I'm going off production, bro. How many rebounds do you average? Do you know, like for your build right now, like
We're gonna
a
say
direct,
13.
it's around like it's
honest?
around 12. And we
I
can
don't
check it.
believe
It's
that,
around
brother.
12. Like no
I don't
bullshit.
believe that,
No
brother.
Bro, you
When
bullshit.
we
have
played, you didn't get more than
it's
eight
been 5
rebounds.
It
days
might,
of
it might
practice.
be at it might be at like 7 or 8, bro. It ain't 12.
That
No,
that's
no,
my
like no
thing.
cap. It's around 12. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. What I
My
said. It's
player?
on my. It's my average. The rebound. Yeah, it's exactly
Not
my
in the my
players.
career
It's only
game.
lower when I
Nah,
play with
I'm
y'all.
talking about in
No.
rec.
Oh,
How many rebounds do you
Yeah,
we
average?
that's
can
what I'm
see your
saying. When
averages
I play
though.
with y'all,
I'm looking at it right now.
it's only lower when I play with y'all because y'all too can rebound and y'all be in the paint. So it's
Oh,
like I might as well
can't.
go
That's the
ahead and
thing though,
You,
bro. It shouldn't be lower
I
because
don't
we
think your
playing.
shit 12, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That I don't believe that, bro. I think you
that's
lying to us.
crazy. It really
Well, it's
be
That
higher.
crazy.
It
It's
really be
crazy
around
because
like
he
15.
knows there's no way for us to fact check that because you can't just like filter out the times he plays with us compared to by himself, bro. Like, there's no way we can statistically check that. We just, bro, your first priority should be rebounding, bro. Like your stats will look better. I'd
facts.
rather see you get
Facts.
15 and 15 and 33 and 7, bro. Cause we can all score, you know what I'm saying? But like your job, if you're gonna get a 90 plus rebound, you supposed to be in that bitch
Facts.
like that's your main
You
priority,
need to be
bro.
coming away
Is to
with at
get
least 14 boards, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Your main priority
Like
should be I need to
12 is
get this
fine.
board. 15 boards should be better than 30 points, bro. I'm sorry. For you.
Cause think about it. As a point guard, my first responsibility is passing the ball. That's why, bro. Every game I'm aiming like, let me like, if I get 10 assists, if I get a double double, bro, or 10 assists, bro, I know I'm doing my job. That means y'all eating. You feel me? So as a big man, your first responsibility should be getting a rebound.
Is you gonna
Like
score,
that's just the
bro.
name of the game.
You gonna
You gonna
score,
get
bro.
yours. Exactly. You
Exactly,
gonna
bro.
get
You need
yours.
the boards, bro. You'd be higher on my list. You'd be at 4 instead of 5.
Y'all be saying
Facts.
that, but then don't. That's
How
be
you
the thing
supposed
for
to
me. Like
pass?
half the time
How
when I do be in the paint doing that stuff, y'all
you
don't
be
look
getting the
where y'all
ball?
should be.
You get the most touches
Nah,
out of
not when I be
anybody.
playing the way y'all. Nah,
We just
Bro, you
asked
get the
cause
most
one,
I
just
be
touches.
get the
open.
rebound. Just get the
Bro,
rebound.
you get the most touches, bro.
Cause I
You
be
come on,
open.
bro.
That's the
I
thing
wouldn't
though.
get
Yes,
The
the
we
way
and
find
keep it
you
real
every
with you.
time. You're found
Keep it
every
real with
time.
you.
you can't get the ball every
Cause I'm
single
open.
possession,
You
bro.
wouldn't. There's
Zach,
nowhere.
Zach,
You,
you want to know how many rebounds per game you have? It's not 12.
say it.
It's 6.
Say it. It's like around 10.
It's
It's
That's
6.
cap.
6.
Went
That's
from
cap.
around 12
That's
to
cap.
around 10.
That's cap. That's
Yeah,
cap.
brother.
Hey,
That's cap.
it's right there, nigga.
You gotta get that up, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, where I'm
That,
at? Keep going
that's
down. Keep going down.
You down, brother.
That's because I had a point guard there too, though. That point wasn't
yeah.
getting my votes.
See, bro. That's my only thing. You got to crash that glass, and you ain't got to do it all the time. It's situational, right? Everything is situational. But when we going against a big, and we see the big stats before every game, if that big got like a high rebounding and he's like a 7-footer, bro, you need to be battling for boards. That's your game right there. That's the game within the game. You got to beat him on the boards.
Average
That's
10,
it.
like 18, 10, and 17, I guarantee you, bro, we'd be a lot better winning by instead of you getting 33 points, bro.
And niggas looking at your stats like, oh, he like that. You feel me? Like that's how I'm looking when you coming in the game. Niggas looking at that like crazy.
Scoring not everything, bro. That's why I don't give a fuck. I just shoot the shot when I'm open. If I see a lane, obviously I'm gonna take it, bro, because I got a 93 driving dunk. I ain't gonna make them all, but like,
You don't have to take it every time, bro.
hey, bro, I got screenshots though, especially today, bro. That baby green, like full bar, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, dog.
That shit was kind of funky in that game we played.
I got a
Y'all
lot of
went up
screenshots
so
from when I was hooping.
Y'all be tunnel vision when it comes to that rim, boy. When look,
Hey, man, you get a
the
90 driving dunk, bro, and tell me how you feel, bro. You do the
Nah,
same shit.
that's what I said. I got my point guard right
I
now.
said
He's
96.
93, but I'm like, I gotta try to pick and choose when I do that.
That's your point guard. This is your problem. With you too passive though. Like I get it. We're not looking for you to score, but there be times like just take the lane and get the bucket. Like that's the only problem with your.
Yeah, you did
That's your
pass out
only
of a game winner, brother. I ain't gonna
That's your
lie.
only-
That was
I don't even think that was
Boy.
his PG though. But
Nah, that wasn't the point. Nah, that was
you gotta.
okay. Nah,
I feel like you
Bro.
gotta have some type of a scoring threat. Like even if you like, I'm not saying you gotta average 15 or nothing, but it's just like you gotta give the threat. Like you about to get to the paint, lay up or shoot it. Like you be passing up a lot of shit, which I like because you be passing it to me. But I was just saying.
Bro, I'm telling you, as much as I seen 2K hold me, bro, like it's crazy. Like y'all seen it earlier when I'll be trying to rise up under the basket. I'm like, bro, it's not gonna work out. Bro.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
let's
you
do
can't.
it.
You can't do that though. If you ain't got no high driving or standing down, you can't do that.
what's your badge? I gotta look at your build because I'm curious what your badges look like. Because I feel like they be getting you a lot of knock animations for some odd
That's
reason.
what I'm saying. Like, is it a certain animation I gotta get to like do some non-knock shit? So I don't know what it is, bro.
You just gotta do that
Y'all
shit
about to get on?
driving, bro. I gotta go check in. I gotta check in with the lady real quick. She got home damn near 2 hours ago.
I got a call right now too.
I ain't gonna lie, we went crazy though. We gonna have content out the ass though. So
Yes. I
That
feel like we did
DK,
2 episodes
boy.
in one, man.
right.
Hard for us.
I,
Hold on.
man, I'll check it.
Appreciate y'all boys. Whoever tapped in, appreciate that.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Do what y'all do. Do what y'all do at the end of the videos. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever, bro. But we out of here, man.
Hey, fall